All right. Hello. Hi. 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 I don't know what else to say. Welcome. I've had some tequila. I don't know why I do the most random things that I do, but we are here, and I'm here to give you a production because this is a production. All right. This is a show. Okay. This is a show. So with that being said, thank you all so much for being here on this Thursday night. I know the days of the week now. All right. I looked at the calendar today, and with that being said, you could be anywhere else, but you are here with me. I appreciate you. So welcome in and let's have some fun. All right. Yes. Liquid encouragement. How did you know? Because that's exactly what I call it. So shout out to tequila, because it's not Don Julio, it's not Uncle Tio. All right. I want you all to do me a favor tonight. All right. I want y'all, all right, to act like you're gonna miss me. Okay. All right. Because I never take I don't take days off. I don't take time off where I don't do my job. Right. So I'm gonna take tomorrow. I'm not even gonna read the news. I'm not gonna read the news tomorrow. I'm gonna try not to read the news. I can't make myself no damn promises. Fudge. Okay. I know on Saturday, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Saturday, I promise I'm not reading the news. All right. Something like catastrophic has to happen, like something major, like life-changing has to happen. All right. In order for that to happen. What do you mean when I sleep? It's only 9:45. It's only 9:45. What are we talking about? What are we doing? I sleep all the time. What are we talking about? So Saturday. Okay, Saturday. All right. Saturday. I'm going to try. All right. I'm going to try. I will try. All right. So, anywho, act like you're going to miss me. Let's do all of the good things. All right. Let's make sure we're sending our daily heart means. Like shout out to Lucky, Oakley, Riot Maker. Hi, friend. All right. Jen J. Shout out to you. Jennifer, Maddie. Must be my East Coast people. Mama Donna. Dragon Lover, thank you all for the heart me's. Let's go ahead and knock out the wink winks, tap that screen, share the live, repost. Let's do all other good things. And if you're over in the tube, all right, please make sure that you're liking the stream, you're subscribing, keep the comment section going. All right, yeah, section going. All right, and you know what else, guys? If you'd like to support me, support the stream. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. Thank you all so very much because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. With that being said, guys, Trump supporters, go ahead and request up. You are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. All right. Go and request up. TikTok, turn the blue and pink person at the bottom of your screens gray. And tubers, by all means, you can call 720-295-4868, the number that is on your screen. Okay, let's go have some fun here. I'm worried about a lot. Can you be specific about what it is? Because I'm worried about a lot, though. But I do want to let you know, guys, that worrying, all right, is like praying for something you don't want to happen. Okay? Or it's like wishing for something that you don't want to happen. However you believe, all right? Don't worry, okay? Shit always tends to work itself out, right? Right. Okay, your name is MoMA?
Yeah, that's what I go by.
All right, MoMA, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
I think he's better than the Democrats.
That simple? You just think he's better than the Democrats? Nothing else?
Well, those were kind of my two options.
Very prolific.
What other options did I have?
All right, one day you all are actually going to give like a well thought out answer. So when you say better than, how is he better?
Well, I mean, there's multiple things I like that he's doing, right? But for one, I'd say trying to get rid of like the diversity programs that the Democrats are always pushing for, that I don't think are really like beneficial to society. There's others, but we can start there if you want.
Why would you say that diversity isn't beneficial to society?
I said diversity programs aren't
Why
beneficial.
would you say
right?
that it's not beneficial to society?
Because I think we should be pursuing merit instead of diversity, right? When it comes to like racial things, I think that like diversity is
These people
fine, but I
always
think
bringing
that
up race. I swear to God.
well,
That's all
that,
y'all
I mean,
want
those
to
are the
talk about.
diversity.
They just want to get in their racist bag every single chance that they get. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so it should
What
be
kind of
based off of
diversity are you
merit.
talking
So
about?
if it's based off of merit, the question that I would have for you then is that has it always been based off of merit? Always, like prior to 1965, was it based off of merit?
No, we had discrimination. Yeah,
We did have
I think
discrimination. Did we
I
have
think we should
discrimination
stop.
after 1965?
Well, I mean, there's always been some level of
Did we
discrimination.
have
That's,
discrimination after 1965? Is it like a yes or no question? It's not hard.
yeah, I mean, at the
Hi.
government level,
Hi, caller. Hold one moment, please. Thank you. Go ahead. Say that again. I'm sorry.
not at like the government level, but like,
Not at the government level? Are you sure?
I mean, I assume we're bringing up 1965 because that's when we got rid of it.
We got rid of discrimination discrimination just went, it went away in 1965.
At the like government legal level is what I'm talking about, right?
At the government legal level?
Yeah.
Okay, friend. What the
Like
question?
the laws, like we got rid of the laws in the government that discriminate against black people, like segregation and stuff.
So the like segregation itself, like in actual practice, just because it was now against the law. So like did like discrimination just end? It was over with?
Discrimination? Well, no, like individual people can discriminate, right? But I'm talking about the government level. Like as an individual, you can discriminate.
So wait,
right? That's
even so systemically, it also disappeared?
Yeah, like in the institutional level, we got rid of it.
It did?
Yeah.
Really? What
Yeah, but
source
then we
did you
put it-
have that
but
says
then we
that?
put it
Like,
back.
what do you have to substantiate your claim?
Because there's no laws. Well, right. So we added some laws back that
So,
discriminate, right?
hold
But
on. Time out.
there's no laws that discriminate against black people.
Time out one moment. I have a question for you. I don't think that we're talking about the same thing, right? Because you keep talking about laws, right? You keep talking about laws as if because there is a law for something that then it doesn't exist anymore because there's now a law, right? Because from what I understand is that it's against the law to commit murder, but yet murder still happens, right?
Yeah, so that's why I say like at the government like institutional level, right? That's why I make that distinction. Yeah, someone can discriminate, like someone can still like do that. They still have free will, right? But we got rid of it at the institutional level by like making it illegal.
No, it still exists. Institutional.
That's why I make that. Yeah, it exists. Sure,
it still exists. It is not perpetuated just by individuals. These individuals are a part of a system. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh. No, he's not tracking at all what is being said to him. So the discrimination actually still does exist within workplaces. That's why we have agencies such as like the Equal Employment Opportunity Agency. All right. Committee, I should say. All right. So the EEOC. So we have that. All right. That actually takes on those types of cases because guess what? Discrimination still does in fact happen. So there's I'm sorry.
Okay,
I just wanted to know, like, what did you get, like, that discrimination, like, was over?
Do you understand the distinction I'm making, right? I'm making a distinction between
you're trying to say that there's a law in place, so just because there's a law in place, then that it no longer exists.
Okay,
is what you're saying.
But there's laws in place currently that discriminate against, like, white people, right?
There were laws in place to discriminate against white people.
Yeah.
What laws?
There are laws. For example, like certain government contracts are set aside for minorities, right? So white people aren't allowed to get those contracts.
I'm so sorry. Who has the majority of the government contracts, sir? Because I really
White
want to know
people.
like the name of one. All right. And then also another thing, I just want to know who holds the majority of government contracts.
Okay, well, obviously, white-owned businesses because white
Oh,
people
white
are the
owned
majority.
businesses.
Because
Oh,
white people are the
um,
majority of America, right? So you'd expect that.
no, actually, no,
Okay,
you wouldn't, because I would think that
you
if
would
there was
because
like
it's the
some, no, actually,
majority.
no, I wouldn't expect that. And the reason why I wouldn't expect that, because if there was more so, let's say, favor showed towards Black or other minority groups, right? I would think that they would have more government contracts if white
Okay,
folks were being discriminated against.
so it's not all government contracts, right?
I
Like
didn't
white
say
people can
all
still get
government
that.
contracts. I
Okay, well,
just said that if there was
I'm trying to explain
favor,
it.
if I said if there was favor, all right, towards Black people and other minority groups, but I'm just going to focus on Black people, right? All right. If it was favor shown towards Black people, then what I would think is that we would actually own more businesses. We would actually also get approved at a higher rate than white people for small business loans. All right. I also think that we would have, if there was more favor shown towards us, this discrimination that you're talking about, I also think that we would actually have more government contracts than white people, despite them being the majority. Right?
Okay,
Don't you think so? If there was
let
like
me
this type of
let me
discrimination that you
clarify
talk
my
of?
claim. No, that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking
Oh.
about small businesses loans, right? I want to clarify
No,
the
I'm talking
claim
about
that I'm making.
contracting in general, sir. I'm just
Yes.
saying there was more
So
favor shown towards us,
my
right?
claim, right? My claim, right? And I want you to hear this really well, right? So my claim is that a certain percentage of government contracts are set aside, right? They're
What
set aside
percentage?
where only minorities can get them. It varies by state. I think it's like 5%, right? So
No, you
only
think that it's
minorities.
5%? You don't know for sure? And
I'm
you said
telling
that
you,
it
it
varies
varies.
by
It
state?
varies by state.
Okay, I'll
Yes,
look into
right.
it.
So yeah, look up like hub, like historically underutilized businesses, right? Or just look up, government contract
Historically,
set aside,
I'm sorry, say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again.
historically underutilized businesses. Hub,
Historically underutilized businesses, you say. Why are they
yes,
historically underutilized?
because
Why?
they're owned by minorities, and in history, minorities didn't own like a lot of businesses.
Oh, so how can it be discrimination against white people, right? How can it be discrimination against white people if what they're trying to do is correct a wrong that has occurred? How is that discrimination against white people?
Because I don't think we should correct discrimination
You don't think that we
by
should correct
by using
discrimination?
discrimination. No, I think we should correct discrimination by getting rid of discrimination. I don't think we
We
should
should
correct
correct discrimination
discrimination
by getting
by
rid of
getting rid of it.
discrimination, but
Yes,
it's the
we shouldn't
people
correct it
who
by
do
adding
the
more discrimination.
discrimination, all
We can,
right, who are actually
the
making
people
these
who did it are
laws.
dead.
I'm very confused. I'm so
Yeah, so
confused
let
by
me
you.
explain. Okay, well let me explain it then, right?
You're
So
not
I
doing a
think we
good
should
job.
correct this. Okay, I'll try better, right? Just give me a
Okay.
second. I think that we should correct discrimination by getting rid of it altogether. I don't think we should correct discrimination by adding more discrimination, in
Okay.
the opposite direction against white
So that
people.
goes back to
And
the
that's
point
what
that
these
was
laws
being
are
made
doing.
earlier. This is kind of circular for you because, again, right, prior to 1965, was it based off of merit? Yes or no?
No,
No,
no.
it wasn't. It was not based off of merit. Okay, awesome, fantastic. You got it. All right.
And it's still
Now
not. It's still not.
after 1965, all right, after 1965, okay, is it currently based off of merit?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
All right.
Because we
All
have
right.
discrimination against white people.
It's discrimination against white people, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
basically, before 1965, white people were the only ones that were able to do the jobs, right? They were the only ones that were able to do the jobs. Like, how wasn't it not based off of merit prior to 1965? I'm sorry, I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. Explain it to me.
Because yeah, like we had discrimination where black people like weren't allowed to do stuff, right?
We had okay, all right.
Yeah. And
So
now we have it
that
where
doesn't
white
mean
people aren't allowed to
it
do
doesn't
things.
mean that prior to 1965 that black people were not qualified. It just means that they were in fact we were in fact
They weren't
discriminated against.
allowed. Yeah, they weren't
Right?
allowed. Right?
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Got it. So it wasn't based off of merit prior to 1965. All right, so now after 1965, all right, what is it that you're saying happened after 1965? Like, are
I'm
you
saying
now
we
saying that black people aren't qualified to do the jobs?
no,
What
right?
are you saying?
It's not. I'm saying that this scenario right before 1965, it's actually very similar, right? Black people were qualified, but they weren't allowed. And now we have the exact same thing where we have these government contracts where white people are qualified to get them, but they're not allowed because they're set aside for, historically underutilized businesses, which means it has to be owned over 50% by a minority or a woman. So, there's, white men that are qualified to do it, but they're not allowed to because the government contracts can't be awarded to them because they're set aside.
Yeah, so you're talking about like small disadvantaged businesses is what it is.
Yeah,
All right.
economically,
And also
socially, and
business
economically
development
disadvantaged
programs.
businesses. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's
that's
another
what that's
policy.
what you're talking about, right?
Well, there's two, right? There's hub, and then there's
I'm looking
socially
at
and
the two right
economically
now.
disadvantaged,
It's the small
right?
disadvantaged business, SDB, and a business development program. Like they have those types of things.
Well, there's hub also.
Okay.
There's
But the
two
thing
different
is
ones.
that you mentioned it earlier, all right, that these are underutilized businesses is what you mentioned,
Historically
right? And
underutilized
so
businesses.
like so you don't think that we have to remedy like the discrimination, all right, that has and is still occurring?
I think the way to remedy it is to make it merit based, right? I don't think we should remedy it by adding more discrimination in the reverse direction, right? That's what I don't like about the democratic ideology. My ideology
Yeah,
is
nah, that's
that
not how it works though.
we should remedy discrimination by getting rid of discrimination and making it merit based, right? And that's the Republican
No, because the thing
ideology.
is that it would never be merit based. Then that's what you have to understand. Because
Well,
there's
it
still going to
would be
be
merit based
nepotism. Excuse me,
if it
one
wasn't
moment.
based
I
on
was
race.
talking. Let me finish. All right, because there's still going to be things like, of course, like nepotism and about who you know. It's not what you know is who you know. So we have that part. All right. You also have to look at equity, not just equality, but equity. All right. Equity would be the removal of those barriers. You see, the thing is that there's a certain demographic of people, all right, specifically white men who do not have, all right, especially if they're straight, they don't have the same barriers in place that, let's say, even a white woman has, all right, nor a black woman or a black man, all right. So they don't have the same barriers in place that would prevent them from being able to, all right, get into the room to actually get the government contract. So this is just opening the door up for them so that they can walk through the door, right? Because you still have to have the business. Your business still has to be good. You still have to meet the qualifications. You're not just given the contract just because you opened up,
You have
you put a
reduced
sign on a
competition.
window or on a website, all right? And you're one person and you hired 3 other black people and a woman, and you're like, look, we're a minority business. Hire us to do your government contract. And it doesn't work that way. You still have to qualify.
Okay, but it's easier to get because there's less competition, right? You don't have to compete against all the non-minority owned businesses. So it's much easier to
Not
get.
necessarily.
Well, yes, because the non-minority owned businesses can't get the contract, so you don't have to compete against them, right? But the point is that if we want there to, if we want a merit-based society, we shouldn't be making all these assumptions about, oh, you're black, so you must have had these barriers, and you're white, so you must have had these advantages, and we're gonna not give you a contract to make it even. I don't think that's a good strategy to go about it,
I'm gonna do a
right?
lot of
I
laughing
think
tonight.
we should, the Republican ideology is that we should treat people as individuals and not make assumptions about them based on their race.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the way that society works. People are categorized and grouped together, so that's just how that works. All
Okay, but
right, and so
we
when
don't
we
have
look
to
at,
do
I'm so
that
so
with government
sorry.
contracts.
Yeah, anywho, so yeah, and I think that's the problem that you all run into is that you all want things to be looked at as an individual, but when you actually talk about things, you talk about people as a collective. So there's that part. You
So
can't have it both ways. Now, with that being said, it's not necessarily even less competition. Like, what studies, what reports, what anything do you have to actually support your claim here?
that it's less competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basic logic, right? You
I
don't
don't
have to
think it's
compete
basic
against the.
logic. No, I would think that for you to say something to that effect, that you would have had some type of study, something that you read that's credible to actually back it up.
Okay, well, let's think through this, right? So
I don't want to
there's a
think through
government
it. I just want to
contract.
study. I
Well,
want something to back it up,
clearly
bro.
not, right?
I don't
If
want
there's
to
a
think
government
through it. I just want
contract
to.
and only a
I
certain
just
group of people, a
want
shorter group of people can apply for it. There's
to
less people that are qualified to apply for this contract, so
have you
you're
back it up.
competing against less people.
I just want to have you back it up. That's all. I'm not
It's
asking
like
for a lot, am
it's
I? I
basic
don't think that
logic.
I am. Matter of fact, I'm gonna set this as our gift goal right now because Ebony and Ivory, we live together in perfect harmony. I'm sorry, I had tequila. My apologies to you. Go on, you're talking.
Okay, right. So, do you agree that government contracts are set aside for minority-owned businesses? Do you do you contest that government contracts are
Yeah,
set
we just went
aside
over it.
for
Yeah, and we know
minority-owned
why.
businesses?
You told us the answer
Yeah,
why.
so government contracts
But
are
they're
set
not
aside for
necessarily set
minority-owned
aside.
businesses.
It's so weird. It's
Yes,
not
they
like
are.
it's set aside. I think
It
that's an
is.
odd way to frame it. It's not.
That's a
It's not
perfect
that
way to
they're
frame it.
set aside. Okay, 'cause they don't set them aside exclusively for them.
They
Basically,
do.
what
They
they
do.
do is they use this broad thing, all right, where they take into account those businesses, all right.
That's
So,
not
like,
true.
where do you see that each state has like a different amount that they have to like put in? Like, I just want to understand.
That's not
I'm
true at all.
learning here, by the way. I want to let you know that.
They literally are set aside, and that's
You
what
can
they
say
call
they
them.
literally are all you want to, all right? But please, by all means, give me something to actually look into. All right. So far, all
I
I got
told
from
you,
you is
hub.
trust me, bro.
Hub. I told you, hub and socially and economically disadvantaged businesses. You can look it up.
No, your claim was is that they're
UCB.
set aside, is what they were.
What the,
That's your
what the
claim. That was your
minority,
claim. Your claim was is that
minority?
they're set
Yes,
aside for minority-owned businesses.
yes,
All right.
they
And you
are.
said that each state has it, right? And so what I'm asking you is where do you get this information from? And so far, all you given me is trust me, bro.
Okay, well,
Also, this is the
let's dig
first time
into
I've
it.
heard of that. Your acronym, like your acronym for HUD, usually
Hub.
it means housing and urban development. But you know what? Again, we
Well,
are
it's
learning
hub
here.
with a B, right? With
Oh,
a B.
hub with a
Hub.
B. You're right. You're right. You're right. I
Yeah.
forgot that part. B
So
as
let's
in
look it up.
business. Okay, gotcha, gotcha,
Minority
gotcha.
contract set-asides.
Hold on one
Minority
moment.
contract set-asides are federal, state, and local policies reserving a percentage of government opportunities for minority and disadvantaged businesses. The federal government aiming for 23% of contracts to go to small businesses. Right, let's go to the, what is
So
this?
who else would have the
The
majority then? Also, not every state has a set number of government contracts that are specifically set aside for minority businesses. Not every state
right,
has
so,
it.
well, it's at the federal level too. Yeah, it's not every state, right? Like Texas has it for sure. And Trump's been
So
trying to
how can
fight
it
that.
be discrimination? How can it be discrimination? All right, if in the way that you lay it out here, it's a certain percentage. You just said what's the percentage
Yeah,
number that you just said? 23, right?
it says 23. Yeah,
23. Okay. So is
for
23 the
federal.
majority?
No.
Okay, and that could be any minority group. So it could be if the people, if the
Yeah, they
owners
have like
are,
a
let's
list.
say, I don't know, Hispanic. It could be if they're Asian. It could be if they're women. It could be if they're black. As long as they're a part of one of the minority groups, then that's who it applies to, right?
Yeah, they
Oh,
have like a
okay. All
big
right,
list of
cool.
minorities.
So again, all right. So by your logic, we have 23% set aside there, right? And this 23% encompasses a wide variety of different people, different marginalized communities, right? Okay. That leaves us with 77%, right? The 77
Yeah.
percent by your logic would be white men because they're not a
No, it
marginalized
wouldn't.
group.
Those,
So how
no,
is
this,
it is
that's
discrimination
not
against
true.
them? Do you want the white men to have
Okay, well,
100% of it?
let me explain it, right? Let me explain it.
You
So
keep
the
trying
other
to
70,
explain it, but you're doing a
yes.
bad
o-
job.
Okay, well, this time I think I'll make it clear to address your specific thing. The
Hmm.
77% isn't for white men. The 77% is for anyone, right? A minority owned business could still get contracts that aren't set aside. The
Not the
thing
way
is that
you
they can,
explained it. You said that it was discriminating against them. You said
no,
it was
it's discriminating against
discriminating.
white
You
people.
said that it was
It's discriminating against
discriminating
white people.
against the white folks.
White people,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, you said it was discriminating against the white folks because they set aside, all right, a certain number of contracts, all right, specifically for minority groups. And you said that that was
Yeah.
discrimination. I don't see how
Yeah.
it's discrimination, all right, when historically and currently, all right, the majority of the government contracts, all right, are held by, all right, white owned businesses, not
Let
white
me
woman owned, all right, but white owned businesses, which is just another way to say white man. That's it.
let me give you like an analogy, right? That might make it easier, right? So
Keep
let's
changing
say
it.
we have a company that has 100 employees, right? Like we have 100 positions, and we say that white people are allowed to get any position they want, but we're going to take 23 of these positions and we're going to make it so only white people can get them and black people aren't allowed to get them, right? So black people could, in theory, get the other, they could get the other positions, they could get the other 77. But white people, only white people, these 23 positions are only for white people. Like, do you think that would be discrimination?
No, it
Really?
depends. Who's the majority?
Who's the majority of what?
Who's the majority?
Of the company? Of the company?
Who's the majority? Because if they're referrals, then they're just referrals. But here's the thing, right? I have a question for you. Okay, begin. What you're not understanding is because what you're trying to do is you're trying to pin this down to just a race thing. It is not just a race thing. All right. There's actually laws
That
on the
is.
books, all right, since 1866 that says that you cannot make any law that specifically targets, all right, an individual race. You can't. That's the 1866 Civil Rights Act. Okay. Okay. That is why we don't have any laws on the books that are specifically for Asian people, that are specifically for Pacific Islanders. Okay. All right. And again, specifically for white people or specifically for black people. All right. Because you can't do that in the United States of America. But what you can do, all right, is you can, okay, discriminate against people. It's not legal, but people do it. All right. And that's why we have a history of underutilized businesses, as you mentioned a few times here. All right. We have a history of that. And it's not just black businesses. Again, it is women owned businesses. All right. People from the LGBTQIA plus community businesses. All right. Pacific Islander, Asian. All right. If you're of Hispanic or Latino ethnicity. All right. Those businesses. Okay. So with that being said, sir, they have to correct those wrongs, all right, and remove the barriers that have been in place for those people to actually be able to obtain these contracts. And you said earlier, you said something that I was like, this, everything's individual with you, is that you said that not everyone who is a minority has experienced some type of hurdle. That's not the point. We are talking about the collective here. Okay, we have to look at it as a group, as a whole. All right. So that's what that is about. Like
Yeah, so that's
they're just
that's
removing
where I
the barriers, that's all.
that's where I disagree with you on the like ideological level. I don't think we should treat people as collectives. I think we should treat people as individuals that have had their own lives, that have had their own hurdles, that are defined by their own experiences,
No.
not defined by their
Yeah,
group that they
no.
fit into.
I'm sorry
And
that your
that's the Republican
people's
ideology.
I'm sorry, that's not a Republican ideology, by the way.
Yeah, it
The
is.
Republican
Treat
ideology
people as
actually
individuals, not
targets,
collectives.
yeah, the Republican ideology actually targets groups. They take away rights. So there's that. So here's the thing, right? The main thing about all of this is that y'all created this system. All right. Now just deal with the consequences. Okay. At some point, you're going to have to make things like right. All right. This like hyper individual like ideology that you have, it doesn't serve anyone but white men. That's the only people that it serves. It don't even serve white women. I really want them to learn that
I
too.
think it serves everyone. I think it
It does
serves
not
black people.
serve everyone. Do we live in a
Yeah, I think
society? Do we live in a society?
yes.
Okay, all right. So, in living in a society, don't we, in some way, shape, or form, have to depend on each other in order for society to run?
Yes,
All right.
obviously.
So there's that. That's it. All right.
Okay, so I think it benefits black people to get rid of these like special programs that are like designed to help
No.
black people, right? I think it does because I think that
No.
black people like I think that you don't want to be seen as like the diversity
No.
hire as
Well,
you know
fuck
we
what you
we
see
just
me as. Everyone gets a job based
yeah
off of merit.
well not I mean the whole point
It's
is that that's what
go
I'm
ahead.
talking about, right? I'm saying that
You
if we
said
live
be
in a
seen as a
society,
diversity hire. Why would I be seen as
yeah,
a diversity hire? Is it just because I'm black and maybe it's because they're
no,
racist?
it's because we have programs that are designed to hire people for diversity. That's the whole point, right? If we
No,
have
because
programs where
diversity, are you thinking of diversity, equity, and inclusion?
no, I'm literally talking about the thing I was just talking about, right? We don't want people to be seen, right? If you're black and people see you as, oh, you only got that government contract because you're black, I don't
Who
think that's
gives a fuck?
beneficial to you.
That's not how that works.
I
It's
don't think
not
that
how it
helps,
works,
right?
though. But no,
Like, I
it's
don't
not
think,
how it works. Because again,
well,
you still have to be qualified. You still have to be a qualified business. Again, I can't just stick a sign on the door or on a website and get like 3 more black women to come work with me. All right. And say, hey guys, we're going to get this government contract to handle weapons. You know what I mean? And then they're like, yes, you know what? You are a black woman and you own a business. Here's this government contract. That's not how it works. Like you
yeah, but it's,
literally like that's racist as fuck. I just want to let you know that. It's racist of you to actually think that.
well, it's easier to get if you're a minority because there's less competition, right? So I don't think, I think if we don't want that
No,
perception, we should
it's
make it
not less
okay. Well,
competition.
it literally is, right?
No, and
You
you
don't
haven't provided anything to back up your
It's
claims, though.
basic
Everything that
logic.
you
You
talked
don't
about
have to
thus far
compete
is
against all
simply
the other
just
companies.
everything that you have spoken about thus far, MoMA, all right, has simply been your opinion on these matters. And that's it. Again, do you have a study, a report, anything to back up what it is that's based in credibility?
It's just like basic reasoning, right? That
Not necessarily, no.
if you have a contract that a select group of people are allowed to get, then there's less competition because there's less people that are allowed to get it, right? It's just basic reasoning,
You're still
you
competing
know.
against, even if you took out, all right, let's say you took out the majority of government contracts, all right, those the people who have those, which is white folks, all right, white men to be
Yeah, you
specific,
don't have
right?
to compete
If you
against white
took them
people.
out, because again, they're the only non-minority group in this country. If you took them out, all right, against you still be competing against other
Other
companies.
minorities.
So
Okay,
there's
yes,
that.
right, but it's
So
less.
at
It's
this
less.
point, what I do think that it is that you're doing is that you're just pretty much just trying to not understand. You're being purposely obtuse
No,
because you're still
it's
competing against like more people.
yes.
You're not
No, you're
competing
competing
against
against
less.
less
It's
people.
been nope.
You're
It's still going to
competing
be
against
more
less people.
people.
No, because you went from competing against everyone to only competing against other minority-owned businesses, right?
Yeah,
That's less
I can't get
people.
jiggy with it, bro. I can't get
It
jiggy
was
with it.
first it
And I
was
did tell
everyone, and
myself that
now
I
it's
am not
only
crashing out
minority-owned
tonight.
businesses.
So if we're just going to talk in circles and you're not going to provide anything to like back up your source, like your claim, I should say,
It's
then
like
what are
two
we going
plus
to do?
two equals four. It's like
Nah, for you,
I
bro,
don't
two
know how
plus
I
two
can
equals
prove that.
37.
Okay, I mean, how am I supposed to prove that two plus?
Nah,
What source am I supposed to have for that?
you can actually provide us with a report, right? Something to the effect of
That
showing us
says
that
two
this
plus
is
two
actually
equals
a
four.
negative. Show us something
What
that
what?
it like is it's a negative. Do something. I don't know, nigga.
That
Like
it's a
this is
negative.
your claim, your argument. Do something. I don't know
I
what to
I
tell
I'm
you.
claiming
Why we
it's
always
a
got to
negative on
work
that
out y'all
moment.
arguments for y'all? Like for real, why we always got to flesh them out and help you work through them and whatnot? No, come prepared.
It's a very clear argument. It's a
Actually, it's
very clear
not.
argument.
It's not. I really wish you.
I don't know how else I can
I
phrase it.
really wish that you would have just read a little bit more. That's all.
It's you're competing against everyone, and then oh, you're only competing
Yeah.
against other minority-owned
I
businesses.
I
Right? So
really
it's
wish that you
less
would have
competition.
just read a little bit more. That's all that I could have asked for.
Are
But
you
you know what?
are you trying to convince me to like be a Democrat? Like, is that your
I,
goal?
absolutely the fuck not. I don't think it's my job to convince anyone of anything.
Well,
Maybe
what is
other
your
than to
goal?
read a book.
What is your goal?
Baby,
Like,
I'm
what are you
here to
trying to do?
grift. All right. Shout out to hey Lovey. Lovey sent 10 and said my mom and dad. I will not cuss. I won't be cussing then. My mom and dad are watching right now. My mom said you're beautiful. My dad thanks you for spreading your knowledge. Oh my God. From Mama and Papa Lovey. We love you terribly. Oh, you are so sweet. Can we please get a whole bunch of hearts in the chat for Lovey? You are so sweet. Hi, Lovey's parents. All right, y'all are doing a great job. She's an amazing young woman, and she is absolutely fantastic. Like, you guys, so intelligent, and just I always tell her I want to be like her when I grow up. All right. So shout out to Lovey's parents and shout out to Lovey. Thank you so very much for that, love. I appreciate you. And Lovey sent another 2 and said, my mom says she's uncomfortable with him saying black like it has 3 Ks at the end. I'm sorry, Mama Lovey. That's how they say it though. They always say it, black. The blacks. Actually, you did say black people though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I didn't want any dehumanization going on here. I just wanted to make sure. I'm not going to curse as long as I know Lovey's parents are watching. So I'm going to be respectful. So there's that part. All right. There's that. All right. Corey, no, not 2 Geminis on the panel at the same time, especially on this type of energy. Friend, come on. But I love you. I love you so much. Mama, make it make sense. Come on. I know you can do it. Make it make sense.
Like, I mean, you don't have to defend, government contracts that are being set aside for certain racial groups. Like, you could say,
who said anything about defending it? It's something that actually should happen, considering, all right, again, currently and historically, all right, what we have had is we've had discrimination. So discrimination isn't over. Racism isn't over. All right. Oh, the chat called you boring, by the way. Pick up the energy, boy. Pick it up. All right. Y'all think he's boring? Y'all want some fun? Here, have fun. Here comes Liam. Liam's going to come and be racist.
I didn't come in here to be racist.
What did you come here to talk about then?
This guy on my side?
What did you come to talk about?
I'm on America's side, okay? I don't pick sides of colors of skins.
That's not what we're doing right now.
That's kind of what these conversations come down to. I mean, do you want to jump to racism right away? Should we go to racism?
I just asked you, what do you want to talk about? And here you are. You're really easy.
I'm not on the white side. That's not what I'm doing. They're black Republicans.
I don't know. It's your live, Erica. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I want to talk about why doesn't Donald Trump care about Americans' financial situation? Why doesn't he care about that?
Well, I think that he does. I think that you're kind of misinterpreting what he said. I know it was your cherry picking on what he said that, he's... So what would you say is more important, people's gas prices or a country building a nuclear weapon?
The country's gas prices.
Yeah, William knows ball.
So would you say that, would you like to see that bomb actually assembled and land on Israel?
Yeah. Land on Israel? No, because that would impact the Gazans, and I don't want that to happen to the Palestinian people.
Okay, if it would not go, the explosion would only come to, the area where it would not affect any Gazans. What do you think?
Palestinian
would you be for it? Yeah,
no.
the Free Palestine crew. You would say, yeah, drop it?
I don't think that anyone should have nuclear weapons, to be honest with you. Do you think that anyone should have nuclear weapons?
I would agree with you, but in the world that we live in the wickedness,
I think that negates what you just said.
Well, there's no way to go back.
When there's countries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still talking, Liam. Hold on. So what I would say to that, Liam, is that if it's okay for the United States, for Pakistan, India, Russia, China, North Korea, and Israel to have nuclear weapons, then it's okay for Iran to have nuclear weapons too.
That's only under the conditions that they're not absolutely crazy, and they would use them they would instantly use them once they were built.
When has Iran attacked anyone?
They've attacked their own people. What are you talking about? They've attacked anyone
that attacked their own people. Would that be? You said they've attacked their own people.
No. I wasn't finished. I was adding on to my dog walking points. Okay, give me 1 second.
You're an
Oh,
adult.
Okay, so yeah, they have targeted protesters. Their government has targeted women, in any forms of power. They literally tell women like you that the government says that you need to dress and act a certain way. I know you think that you're being discriminated as a United States citizen, but let's really talk about some discrimination, okay?
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
here
One
comes
moment.
Hector.
Doesn't the United States of America do the exact same thing? Like, we call women who wear certain clothing, or if it's not up to a man's standards, they're called sluts. Like, what are we talking about? What?
304s. But can we
What?
say
We
304? I don't.
tell women that they deserved to be like assaulted, to be touched without their consent, all because they were wearing short shorts. Well, what was she wearing? Like, are you serious right now? Like, I need you
I
to make it
love
make
it.
so much sense.
Wait a minute.
Like, come
Wait a
I
on.
love it
minute.
when Trump supporters act like they care about women. It's the best thing. It's the
You got
greatest
the
thing.
floor.
It's
You got the
so
floor, Hector.
funny.
Go ahead.
It's the funniest funnies of all the funnies. I love it when Trump supporters think they care about women and try to use Iran as an example. It's so funny to me because you don't care about what's happening to women currently in the parking lots of
Thank you, RC.
hospitals.
Appreciate
You
it,
have
brother.
no energy whatsoever for those women, none
None.
whatsoever. You have no energy for the women who are the victims of Epstein and his little buddy, Donald Trump, and then the friends, the guy who just cut the ribbon. You remember the guy who just cut the ribbon directly implicated in Epstein files? No one cares about that.
Nope. Don't care.
Is he done?
I don't know. Ask him.
I'm done when I say I'm done, bitch.
But yeah, I think that's pretty
You know,
hypocritical of you.
do that again. That sounds like the Kamala Harris fake cackle laugh.
No, I do. I think it's really hypocritical of you. And it is hypocritical of you simply because what we have going on domestically, but you pretend to care about people 10,000 miles away. I want you to be very serious. Very, very serious. Women, all right, are oppressed here in the United States of America. Women are attacked here in the United States of America. Okay, the United States of America, all right, has committed a 400-year genocide against Black people here in the United States of America. Like, Liam, can we, and also indigenous people, okay? Like, what they have done to indigenous people, killed so many indigenous people that they changed the core temperature of the earth? Like, think about that.
Have Irish people been discriminated as well?
Have Irish people been discriminated against?
Yeah.
Irish people, I'm an honest person. I would say when they weren't considered white, yep, they sure as hell were discriminated against. But guess what they did? They assimilated to whiteness. All right. And now they're classified as white. And guess what has happened to them? They don't face discrimination due to the race.
Okay.
They don't.
Okay. So 1964, 64, we put forth, Civil Rights Act. We put forth a lot of stuff. We also did a Fair Housing Act that actually, because of, the ancestral heritage of Irish people, that they had to stop discrimination, okay, against people of Irish descent. Okay, so
What the
I
hell are
can
you
guarantee.
even talking about?
Hang on. I can guarantee you that my bloodline is closer to my ancestors being discriminated than yours are, and you platform yourself of racism constantly. Seriously.
What did he just say?
I'm talking
Basically,
about my
his
ancestors
ancestry
not
dealt with more
not getting
discrimination than yours.
generational
That's what he
wealth.
said.
Is what I'm talking about.
Oh, he said that he said that he's dealt with more discrimination.
Irish people don't platform themselves
Then-
because they've been discriminated
Are you trying
against.
to engage in like the oppression Olympics, white man? Is that what you're trying to do? That doesn't make any sense what you just said.
None.
And like, what? I'm sorry. All right, well then how about you go visit those ancestors, okay, and ask them why they assimilated to whiteness. Instead of keeping their culture, their heritage, all right, and standing 10 toes down, why did they assimilate to whiteness? Go ask them that, okay? All right, until then, all right, discrimination based off of race, not even discrimination, but racism based off of your race isn't something that you actually experience. So there's that part. Hey, caller, hold one moment, please. Thank you. All
Is
right,
that,
chat. Thank you for the fist
is
bumps,
that the
guys.
phone
Excuse
company?
me. One moment, please. Liam, stop. I'm talking. All
Are your
right.
bills unpaid?
Brief commercial break, guys. All right. Let's keep doing all the other good things. I know that it's late. All right. I'm filling in for Matt since he took the night off. All right. So if you're wondering why I'm here, blame Matt. That's politics with Matt. All right. Okay. So let's do this. Let's make sure that we are tapping that screen. Let's get the likes up to 200,000 likes. All right. Keep it going. All right. Because remember, TikTok loves engagement. So tap that screen. 686 people over here on TikTok. You can do it. Also, let's go ahead and knock out the remainder of the ebonies and ivories because we're living together in perfect harmony. All right. Boom. There we go. We have 18 more of those to go, and continue to share and repost the live. I do want to say a few thank yous here. Let's see what we got. I can't see. Shout out to John. Thank you, John, for the $10. John said his argument is done when white women were the largest benefactors of DEI. That is very true. That is true. White women are actually seen as the model minority. It's not Asian people, all right? But it's actually white women. And also, Lovey sent another 5, and Lovey said, "LOL, no, it's okay. They appreciate
Is this the
you
Dean Withers
nonetheless.
strategy of
Mommy over
grifting?
here beaming now. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for all that you do. We couldn't be more appreciative. Thank you so very much, Lovey. You are just way too kind, friend. I appreciate you. And thank you for the $1, Lovey. Lovey said, I might have to join seeing Liam. Seeing him brought out the inner F off in me. Don't be cussing in front of your kids. Hey, oh, Noah, a Dean raid. Yeah, Dean raid. All right. Anywho, yeah, guys, we're
Hector, can you say thank you to RC for
we're
gifting
we're
me?
doing a we're
Hector,
definitely
can you
doing
say
a
thank you to
perma-ban for
RC
you.
for gifting me?
All right, there we go. Also over on the tube, thank you, Taffy. Hi, Taffy. Taffy sent 10 and said, "Can you do a
Now they're acting like they
level
can't hear.
crash out impersonation?" I would do a Matt. I be thinking sometimes that my friend is gonna have an aneurysm, like he's gonna bust an aneurysm or something. Like I be worried about his health, and I'm not kidding y'all. I tell him this, so I'm not doing a Matt level crash out unless I get paid well for it. I ain't gonna hold you. I love you, Taffy, but that is stressful. All right, that's very stressful. And also, Wesley Pillow, hi friend. Wesley sent a $2 super chat and said, "Why do you let Liam talk? He's annoying." Permaban.
Yeah.
Send your
I know y'all see the
reparations.
big
You
ass
can get
sticker
rid of
above her
me.
head.
Send the
It's
reparations.
literally in big, bold red letters. I had a question for you, Erica.
Sure, I'm listening.
I'm going to use a word that apparently people have said they don't like to use over here, but it's the only word I can think of. No, it's not. It's the best word I can think of to say how I want to say it. That question: did Liam ask me to thank RC for gifting him?
Yeah, that's what I said, because
think that's what he
Erica gets
said.
part of Erica.
You think that's what he said? Okay.
Erica gets part of the
So,
gift. So I wanted you to say
Erica,
thank you for
Could you
Erica
maybe
getting paid.
could you maybe ask him why he can't thank his own bitches?
Oh, why can't you think your own bitches?
Okay. Why would you say that against somebody that's just in love with somebody of the same sex? Are you homophobic?
Yeah, that had nothing to do with homophobia, bro.
No. Why?
I never implied in any
wait a
way,
minute.
shape, or
Why are
form
you
that you had a
calling
Where did that
romantic
come from?
relationship
Why are you
or
calling out
interest
my
with this
bitch?
other
They are
person.
This man is
so weird.
homophobic.
They are
I
so
mean, I think I
weird.
just confirmed
They're just
something.
So is that bald head that you have?
I think I was trying to make a
Did you
joke, and I just
cook?
confirmed something. And
So is that
you can
afro
work that out in
sheen
your
on
own
that bald
time.
head glistening
That's
right now?
really crazy.
Do you have
I
afro
hope
sheen
y'all
on
have
that
a
bald
very nice
head and it's
life.
just going to your brain?
I hope you
crazy.
bump tips, and I hope it leaks when you do. Enjoy yourself, but damn.
So, hey, bro, listen, let a person love who they want to love, okay? This is the left, all right? Come on.
You're weird.
Yeah, let's put that afro sheen on. It'll get to our brain, brother. Come on,
It's so
bro.
funny, like actually trying to have like a conversation with Liam is like the worst thing ever because he's just not good at this. That's what it is. He's not good at this. Like what Liam is good at is being insufferable, but actually engaging in conversation that's, having linear thoughts.
Dialogue,
can't.
linear dialogue.
Yeah, no, for you to actually give us a linear thought, you can't do it. You don't have any cogent arguments. You don't have anything to actually give us. Right?
I just, I'm
I can
really
just ask you.
yes,
I
I
can ask you
can.
without mentioning race. All right, like because that's all you ever do because you're
That's
just a
all I
rage
do.
baiter. All
That's
right.
rich.
How about do
That's
this? All
rich.
right. How about do this?
Wow. Yeah.
Do this.
Okay.
Okay. Do this. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Why? Because I believe that he is the best candidate to for the country to serve the Lord. Okay, within the idea of conservatism. I believe that there's policies that would align more with the gospel under the leadership of the Conservative Party. I do not think that Donald Trump is anywhere near a perfect man at all. I think he's very flawed.
You're gonna have to start preaching, Erica.
But that's absolutely biblical. You want me to bring up like people in the Bible like David? David unalived Bathsheba on the battlefield because he was in love with the way that he looked and he was lusting after her. Okay? So there were a lot of terrible men in the Bible. Those are warnings to us to be better people. He's not my hero. He's the president elect. I don't like him when he does bad things. I praise him when he does great things.
You said that Donald Trump aligns with like your Christian values, is what you said.
Yeah, I said some of the
That's
policies that he
okay.
put forth align with the conservative movement.
You mentioned Christianity. You did, in fact, mention Christianity. So, with that being said,
Hector, say
hey,
thank
can
you to RC. Please, wait, Erica. He's paying you,
excuse
RC.
you, Liam?
RC is paying Erica.
So,
Hector, say
with that
thank you.
being said, Liam, right? Here's the thing. Please give us examples of how Donald Trump aligns with your Christian values. Give us examples.
Well, I like seeing prayer in the Pentagon, at least weekly, if not daily. I love, honestly, seeing executive orders that protect women, because Christ says that men, at least husbands, are supposed to love their wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for the body of Christ. So I see policies that are protecting women in their own private sacred spaces, where men are trying to occupy these spaces. We don't have to get into that. But, I see that the threat abroad, I see that Donald Trump has solved a lot of conflicts on the global stage. I see that he took care of Nicolas Maduro that Biden was not able to do. So that was great. I see that, he's, even
W's in the chat to Taffy for the $10 Venmo. Taffy says, because Liam fucking sucks and you don't drop bombs, you drop panties. I do my best, Taffy. Thank you so much. Big W's to you guys.
in the bold Afro Sheen man, be quiet. Nobody's listening to him. I want to know if Hector puts Afro.
W's in the chat to me for shutting Liam the fuck up. Hey.
I was going to say, hey, Mr. Melvin, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Mr. Melvin said, Liam is acceptable to crash out on. Irish have been oppressed as bad as blacks. Are you friggin' kidding me? That's what he wants. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's what he wants. Is his kink, okay? All right, that's his wants. But Liam, I actually do think that the chat does like you. I really do. It's 880 something people over here and 230 over on YouTube, and they like you. They haven't even sent like a Dean-worthy donation or anything like that. They like you. So let's continue the conversation.
I mean, their brother got $2,600 off of me. I mean, if Santana's your brother, I don't know. But yeah, he made $2,600 permaband off me.
He's a man. That's why. He's a man. It's
RC
okay.
made, Good Trouble made like $3,000 off a permaband off me. So you could probably do better than a
How much has a woman
Heartmate.
made off of you, though?
Women shouldn't even be voting in this country, especially Democratic women. So, I don't.
I'm just gonna give it 30 minutes. See what happens. That's
You're gonna grift off. You're gonna grift off of my fame on TikTok.
Did you just say fame?
You're gonna grift off the white
You
man
just
right
say
now. Is that
fame?
what you're gonna do?
You probably run.
Ask for reparations. I'll give you the
You
reparations
probably
if you want them.
run.
Do you want the repos?
You'd
I'll give you the
run.
reps.
So, anywho, Anywho,
Collect your money, girl. Go
Mr.
collect it.
Chaos. Thank you. It's ignition check. That was cool, Mr. Chaos. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Jackson 5 Nostrils. Drop some hearts in the chat for Mr. Chaos, y'all. All right. Oh, also, thank you, Hector, for the $10. Hector said for the permaban so his boyfriend don't keep spending his lunch money on gifts. Bruh.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
RC, send him a universe.
Hector, what happened, bro?
Send him
Nobody
a
likes
universe.
you down there.
Send him a
That's
universe.
crazy.
There we
Crazy
go.
work, Hector.
So, anywho, Donald Trump does not possess Christian values. It's pretty much all performative, is what it is that we have going on. And I think that you know that, all right? Because if you claim to be a Christian, Liam, all right, then you would know that you shouldn't be commercializing faith, right? Like, wouldn't it be wrong to sell like a God Bless the USA Bible?
Yeah, I think that the Bible actually talks about that, Erica. It says that if you add or take away from these words, that you will be damned. Okay, because these are the inspired.
Thank you, Mama Girl. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Secret Society. Thank you, Spades. WCO.
These are the inspired words of God. Okay, so
now I just remember though that like in the temple, that one time Jesus was in a temple, right? And
yeah, he turned over the tables.
Yeah, he flipped over the table. Yeah. So I mean, there's that part. All right. So my whole thing with that is that, Jesus was indignant when it came to that. He was absolutely not okay. All right.
RC, you're going crazy. Stop it.
Of the faith. He wasn't okay with that. He was indignant about it. He flipped over a table. He was a zealot. All right. He didn't want people profiting off of the faith. He didn't want that.
I agree with you.
But that's what Donald Trump has done. Has he not done that?
Can I ask you this real quick? Are you a Christ? Are you a Christ follower?
Answer the question, please.
Did Christ want the house of God
off of the faith?
No, absolutely did not.
Okay, but Donald Trump has. He sells Bibles.
Where did the funds from those Bibles go?
Where did the funds for the Bibles go? Tell us.
His fucking wallet. What are we talking about? He sold them like signature ones for $1,000. Also, Liam, can you tell your boyfriend to chill out before he can't pay his rent?
Oh my gosh, dude! Again with the homophobia kind of a thing. What is up with Afro Sheen down here? Can he say anything intelligent?
Where the money went, Liam? Where did the money go?
Yeah, it went to charity.
Where did it go to charity?
It went to
charity?
It went to little black children to give them, luncheon.
See, look, Hector, I told you he couldn't do it. I told you he could not do it. He
couldn't
do it. You really can't do it.
So first, you started out.
Can't do it. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. I said, hey, let's not do the racism stuff. And guess what you did? Here we are. You can't help yourself. You're just a racist, Liam.
I mean, but Hector brings it out in me. He comes up here and insults me.
You're just a racist. Thank you, Melissa, for the laughing disco over on the tube. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for Melissa, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for Melissa. Also, shout out to another Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Are you the same Melissa? For the $15, Melissa said, Liam does not live in reality. He's a type of man that needs to become extinct. Thank you, Erica, for putting up with NPCs like Liam. I don't know. I told y'all earlier, something might be wrong, but I'll talk to my therapist about it.
Do you think that screaming about SNAP benefits is going to win the up and coming election or primaries when the obesity epidemic is
he
twice
pivoted
as
so
big?
quick from Jesus. It's almost as if he's a fake ass Christian who's going to hell.
I asked you if you're a Christian. If you're not going to answer my question, I'm not going to engage.
You don't want to talk about Jesus no more?
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am a Christian. You don't want to talk about Jesus no more? That's crazy. Wicked, wicked work. Anywho. All right.
What is Christianity? What is the Bible? What is Christianity?
Shut your mouth. Shut your dirty, filthy mouth.
Can you stop?
That's 35. We have 35.
Dollars?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they think that you're worth anything. I don't know.
I agree.
Oh, I counted
Man,
that.
you're trying to get grift hard. This is crazy. Get it, girl. Capitalism. Let's go.
Anywho, Liam, let's not pivot off of religion.
Why are you trying to discriminate against a marginalized person like myself? I don't have generational wealth. My family was discriminated against.
You
Liam,
do
please.
you do have.
Go ahead, Hector.
I was just going to say he does have generational stupidity. That's the
He
one
does
thing.
have that, but at the
ancestors
same
handed you.
time, though, like Liam, it's not our fault that your people fumbled the bag.
His
Okay, but I do think that Donald Trump has been divisive, which definitely goes against, being a peacemaker, goes against, what Jesus taught about, blessed are the peacemakers. Remember, he said that. You don't think that Trump's rhetoric has been divisive?
You're gonna have to point
Thank
to
you, Jordan,
one
for
of
the
his
galaxy.
quotes. Point me
Thank
to
you
one
so
of his
much.
quotes.
Thank you. When he actually shared a True Social post calling for the execution of Democratic Congress people who spoke out against him, I think that could do it. That could be divisive. I also think that.
Can I answer to that? So one at a time.
Hold on one moment. You asked for it. Okay, go ahead. Speak to it.
Okay, he called for the unaliving of Congress members by the end of a rope. What actually happened there was he said that that you should not be doing these. Are treasonous things that you're doing, making the military members turn against their superiors. Okay, so he
No, that's not what happened.
he retweeted someone else what they said.
What happened?
It didn't come. Those were not his own words.
W's in the chat to Taylor for the $5 Venmo because you deserve it. I think I deserve it as well. So does Erica. Make sure you're hitting up those links in the bio. W's to you.
Okay. All right. Liam, that's literally not what happened. Additionally, another thing, saying that immigrants have, what is it? What was it?
Are you saying I'm a liar?
Hector, was it vermin? He called them vermin is what he did. He called them vermin. I remember he did that. He also said they have murder in their genes. He said that part. I think that's pretty divisive. He had, upon the killing of Charlie Kirk, what he then did is he blamed the radical left. All right, he blamed the radical left prior to even knowing if there was a suspect or anything. Prior to knowing anything about the person who committed the crime, or
he was
allegedly,
correct. He was correct.
Actually, no, he wasn't. There's no
Yes,
evidence to actually support that person. They're not a registered Democrat or anything of that nature.
Tyler Robinson's boyfriend didn't know his gender identity. Yeah, they were left.
All evidence so far points to the guy being a groper, which is a far right movement. All right, spearheaded by Nick Fuentes. But that's a whole nother thing. But the point is that
are you serious right now?
That is
are you
divisive.
Serious? You're going to run with that.
Also, another thing, I think Donald Trump isn't a peacemaker because recently what he did is on Easter Sunday, didn't Donald Trump say that he would bring the end of an entire civilization? Didn't he say that? I know he said that. Chat, can we drop a 1 if he said that? He said it was. He said it was going to be
building and bridge day if demands were not met with a ceasefire.
A whole civilization will die tonight. That's what he said.
Erica,
that's what
he
said.
Do you know how to debate?
No. Is that night divisive?
Can we do one subject at a no? Can we do one subject at a time?
No. Because the point is, we don't have to talk about each thing individually. What we're doing is we're talking about the fact that Donald Trump is, in fact, divisive.
Call from.
Okay. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to say that he's everything that you said.
There's someone in front of you. Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm going to grant you and concede. I'm going to say everything that you said is right. Okay. I've never done this before, just so I can actually speak. Okay. Now I want you to do this. What I would have to do is show you that the Democratic Party is more violent within our country. Okay. Can I do that?
Go ahead. Do it. Because that's funny as hell. Do it.
Yeah. Tell Hector to keep his mic muted, put the Afro sheen on. So here we go. This is the thing. I'm going to have to go to the very
W's in the chat to me for shutting you the fuck up.
He's such a child. So I'm going to have to show that your hero, Joe Biden, the man, the myth, the legend that hired the perfect DEI VP, okay? I'm going to have to show you that his words, because you have not shown me that Donald Trump's...
Guys, drop some fucking
can't
hearts
stop.
in the chat for Wesley Pillow for the $100. Thank you so very much, Wesley.
That's
Thank
it?
you. Drop those hearts. I need to see all the hearts. I don't see enough hearts. YouTube, drop those hearts in the chat. Drop them right now. Drop those hearts in the chat. Wesley, thank you. All right. And to answer your question, yes, incoming. All right. To answer your question, yes.
Incoming what?
None of your goddamn business. All right.
Liam, can you tell your broke ass boyfriend to throw you $100?
And I want to thank Thomas Martin for the $261
Liam,
over on Venmo.
Liam, you're
Thank
down
you,
bad right
Thomas.
now. Can you tell your broke ass
I'm
boyfriend to
thanking
send
my
you $100
donors. Stop
really
it.
quickly?
$271.
That don't sound like $100 though. That sound like some
Wow,
coins.
Thomas, thank you, dude, so much.
You misread the
Awesome.
decimal
Bro.
point, Liam.
$271. Wow.
Bro, you switch from RC.
Living with the Laos. Shout out to you. There we go.
That's a cool ass gift.
271
That's a really cool
bucks,
gift.
man.
Fucking
Wow.
fucking cool.
I gotta
Drop
come
those
over here
hearts
more
in the
often.
chat
I
for
like
living with
grifting.
the loud. There we go.
Yeah. You get it to go.
Awesome.
271, man. Wow.
Awesome.
Liam, are
Thank
you
you,
switching
Jordan.
from your boyfriend RC to Thomas? Are you like one of those? What do you call them?
No,
Wait,
I got
is
more
RC
than
your
one.
pay pig?
Hey, I got more than one boyfriend.
Is RC your pay pig, bro?
Does it trigger you?
Is RC your pay
I'm a
pig?
Democrat. I got all kinds of boyfriends. Leave me
Is
alone.
RC your pay pig?
What?
Auntie, thank you so much for the $5. Auntie Bugsby said, here, Erica, damn. Oh, that's fair. Liam, are you still following little girls and does your wife know it yet? Oh my God, Liam, seriously? Be careful what you wish for, Liam. That attention you're seeking will get
I
you
would
clipped.
do this.
Ooh.
I would watch the allegations.
Tap,
I
tap
would
the
watch,
screen, y'all.
I would watch the allegations, Erica.
So are you
I would
saying,
do that.
is your following list still open? Is it public or did you turn it to private?
When friends of mine were being doxxed and targeted by that piece of trash, Good
Taylor,
Trouble.
thank you so much for the
yeah.
5, friend. Sue,
another
thank
story.
you for Canyon Bighorn. That was friggin' awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for our gifters. Y'all are friggin' awesome. Taylor, thank you so much for the 5. Taylor said, I'll be glad when the extinction burst is over with MAGA. Ban Liam, please. Working
Are
on
you
it, friend.
making
Working on it.
allegations? Is
Also,
somebody making an allegation?
Thank you, Sick of Society for the 5. Sick of Society said, how much to deport Liam to the moon? He's so gross. All right. We'll have to see. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay,
she knows.
Liam,
She knows.
I really, really want you to.
No, are you making allegations?
seriously.
Are you making allegations?
From the very first moment that you got
Are you
up
making?
here,
I'm not gonna. Hey, I'm
what
not gonna
I
get off
said
of this until you
was-
answer.
I'm
Are
sorry,
you
what?
making allegations
Am
about
I?
me?
I read a message.
Yeah. Are you? What?
I read a message. All right.
Okay, and then-
is it
and
true
then you-
that you once is your following list? All right. Is it public or is it private?
What did I tell you?
I don't
Your
know.
ears open?
Mine is.
You're not
open.
listening?
Mine is open. You can go look at who I follow right now.
I told you that friends of mine were doxxed and targeted because of people like Good Trouble on TikTok. Do you understand that or not?
Do I understand that? So are you
Why
trying
the
to
fuck
say?
keep complaining about another white man?
I know, right? The question
Yeah,
was: are you following
like
like young,
he's
young
like-
ladies, young
so
girls?
That was a crazy.
I'm not.
pivot.
No, I'm not.
Hey, Erica, can
So
you
if
ask me
want-
the question?
Hey,
listen,
Hector,
I'm not.
are you following
But
young
listen.
girls?
Yeah, hell no. Why the fuck would I follow young girls? What a crazy question for you to ask me. And I think it's awfully weird that somebody would take super long to say no to that kind of question.
I think
How
so too,
fucking
shit.
diabolical. And you know what can double down on the fact that I don't support pedophiles? I didn't vote for one.
That
What?
part. That part. Also, Hector, your following list, like who you follow, is it private or public?
My following list is private.
It is private? Okay, mine is public. I don't care who sees who I follow.
I had a situation
See,
where
I
people
wouldn't see
went
Hector. I
into
wouldn't
my
make any
following
Hector.
list,
I wouldn't
and they
Hector.
went to
I
the
wouldn't
people that
make
are
any
following me and started
allegations
harassing
against
them. That's how bad it
Really?
got.
Hector. I wouldn't make any allegations against you with having a private following list.
So
Why
far
would
we're
I
at
do
one.
that?
So far we're at
Without any
150.
evidence, why would I do that, Hector? I mean, I know the Democrats like to do that to Trump a lot, but it goes to just normal, innocent people on TikTok as well.
Did your boyfriend run out of money?
I think he always wants to talk about his fucking feelings. We were talking about Trump being divisive.
Yeah, we were talking about Donald Trump calling
And then you
for
got
the
into your
unalive.
feelings.
We were calling about Biden. We're talking about Biden calling for the unaliving of
No.
Donald Trump.
No,
Is
we
that
were
not
talking
true,
about
Erica?
Donald Trump being divisive. Is what we were talking about. You were giving multiple
So it's
examples
not
of each.
so.
And what you said is, you actually did say that you would concede that Trump is divisive. You did say that part.
I said
yeah.
I would. I said I would concede so I can
So
make.
Trump
a
is
point.
divisive, right?
No, I said I would concede so I can make my point. Did I not? But then you
You
started
said
talking.
so you can talk.
Yeah. Can I talk?
Can you?
I can try.
Can you?
So, is it not true that Biden called for Donald Trump to be and kept in the bullseye? And
Rachel, thank you so
less
much for
than
the
a-
$15. Rachel said, I don't have much to give. Friend, don't ever. Thank you so very much. But Liam was on Michael's live earlier talking about children sitting on silica. Oh, shit. Liam, did you really do that?
What are you even talking about? What did I do now?
You were talking about children and you were talking about children earlier today on Michael's live.
No, I was not talking about children. I actually told someone to mind their own business when they were asking me if I had children. But yeah, there was a guy, he's got like 275,000 followers. His name is Shane something. Shane something. He's got a grill. He's kind of a white guy with a mullet and a grill. He's a leftist. You would love him. He was pulling out his device that he likes to sit on and making jokes about it on the panel, if you know what I'm talking about. So this person in the chat is projecting his bullshit onto me, and you're running with it right now. Woo, this is the left, people. This is the left.
What?
Yeah, you weird as hell.
Did I not explain that thoroughly? Why don't you stop
No, you
reading the
didn't.
foolish chats that are taking away from the conversation and running with the lies of your,
But Liam, you're just gross though, bro. That's all. Like, why are you so fucking despicable? Seriously, why are you despicable?
What are you fucking talking about?
Because it's always some shit with you. Like, seriously.
Allegations of lies constantly. You guys are a joke, dude. You're a joke.
I wish Michael was
An
up. 'Cause I know
absolute
who Michael
joke.
is.
This
And
is
you know what? You never just flat out say no.
Dude,
I
I'm
did
not.
do
Listen,
that.
if you're
You
gonna play
always
this,
get into
listen,
it.
you're gonna
Like,
get
this
yourself
whole
in a
thing.
lawsuit if you don't watch the shit that you say, Erica. Seriously.
I can't get in a lawsuit. I'm reading messages. So there's that part. There's that, Liam. So lawsuit that bitch. Okay. There's that.
No.
Try
Wait a
it.
second. No. Do you know how the law
Hi,
works?
caller. Hold one moment, please.
So the things that come out of your mouth that you're asking
I'm
me,
literally reading a message
if I can
from
claim
someone,
that
I'm
that
just
is
a
hurting
messenger.
me and my business,
I am just a
you can be
messenger.
held liable for it. You understand that?
I am just a messenger.
Don't run with the lie unless you have the proof.
I'm just a messenger reading
Okay,
a
did
message.
you hear what
and
I
asked
said?
You a question.
Do not run
I
with a
haven't
lie
accused
unless you
of
have the proof.
anything.
Yeah,
I haven't
don't
accused
don't
you of
accuse
anything.
me of nothing without proof.
I
Got
haven't
it?
accused you of anything. You can run the
Good.
tape back
I'm
if
glad.
you want to.
I'm glad that I put you in your place.
This is also available on my YouTube. This is available on my YouTube. And what you'll be able to see, all right, is that you were asked these questions. No one, not me.
Oh, make
not
sure you
Hector,
cover
accused
yourself.
of
Do it
anything.
right.
So there's that part.
So
Additionally, another thing, all right, watch your mouth, Liam. I want you to
So
watch
you're
your
so
mouth.
you making
okay?
claims against
I
me?
want you to watch your mouth, Liam. Okay?
No, I
Watch what
won't
it is
watch
that
my
you
mouth
say out of your mouth,
when
Liam. So
I'm
there's
being
that part.
harassed. When I'm being
Also, thank
harassed,
you,
no, I
John,
will
for the
not.
20. John said, much love, Erica. Hi, Hector. Can you tell this weeb? I don't know if there's a God, but I do know he don't know either. And not to ask me or anyone else to live by his fantasies. Also, why can't he keep his mic at a constant distance from his face hole? It's annoying as fuck. Oh, John, I don't know. I don't know. It's because he's poor. Who knows? I don't know, John. All right, he maybe is calling us from a sidekick. Remember sidekicks? Y'all remember those? That's what Liam has. Liam has a sidekick. All right, shout out to our donors so far, guys. Shout out to our donors. All right, if my math serves me correctly, if I'm doing the math right, all right, so far we are at 185. 185 so far. 185.
So wait a minute. So the guy that you
W's in the chat to Kayla for the $10 cash app, half for you and half to Erica for the Liam band. Let's go, Kayla. Big WCU. I appreciate you so much. Big WCU. Put some hearts down in the chat. And W's to say Bugsby for the $5 cash app. Here, Hector. Damn, Liam, the truth will set you free. Erica, add 5 to that goal. Thank you.
I feel like getting a hoodie and a hat just for fun.
So Shane Saw, he's in your chat right now, the one that I was talking about, that the lies that were being spread about me, the man that was holding the device, the pleasuring device, he's in the chat right now. He says, you rang Liam? So you can bring him up here. He's one of your leftist friends. He's got 275,000 followers or some crazy number. But if he's not a liar, he would probably most likely tell you that, yeah, Liam is correct. I was holding up a funny, pleasuring device. And you said, what about me and kids in some device or something? What was that you said? You read off something, Erica. What was that? Want to read it off again?
What, the message?
Liam was on live earlier talking about kids with what? No, go ahead and read that for us again.
No, I've actually found it way too gross to read out loud. I didn't even read it out loud the first time. And all I asked you was, were you talking about kids? And for some reason or another, you knew exactly what it was that was being referred to, that I was asking you about.
It was an outright complete lie, completely ridiculous, and you're running with
weird.
it.
I think it's odd.
Did Dean Withers not teach you and Santana how to do gifting? You're supposed to talk to the guest. Then you're supposed to gift when they leave and do your thank yous. You do the mocking in the middle of conversating. It's very disingenuous.
No, I like doing the mocking in the middle of conversating. You mean conversing? All right, because it's more fun that way.
Is it? It's fun to mock people in the middle of a conversation?
It's fun to mock you in the middle of a conversation.
Why is that, Erica? Because you're a Christian and you're teaching your Christianity to all your friends and family?
Doesn't God forgive?
No, he doesn't forgive fools that willingly like to sin and mock. No.
Okay. All right. I'll go to church. I'll go to church. All right, guys. 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes left. All right. And what I'm gonna conclude is that y'all just don't like women. Y'all don't like women. How much was it that GT got, Liam, to permaban you?
3,200.
Thank you so much,
How much
Kia.
was it that Santana got to permaban you?
2,300.
Oh, okay. All right. So far we're at 185.
Why did the white man get more than Santana?
I don't know. Maybe, just maybe microcosm of the system.
You think it's maybe because of the color of his skin? Do you think it's because of the color of Good Trouble's skin that he brought in more money?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't? What?
W's in the chat to Miss Donna for the $5 cash app. Perma band for Liam, please. Go ahead and add that 5 to the
minutes,
Erica.
guys. 6 more minutes. It's okay. 6 more. Also, another thing, Liam, is that
I love how you don't come against your community, even though they're white. This is beautiful.
I honestly do think that for you, Liam, that one day what you will do is that you'll learn how to actually have a conversation, right? Because you're simply just not smart, is what it is. You're not smart. I want you to be smart, Liam, all right? Because, listen, you've had a 400-year head start, but you're just fucking dumb.
Do you think one of these days when I plat...
W's in the chat to Second Society for the $5 Venmo. May Liam be sent away on a SpaceX ship. Thank you so much.
Hector, check Discord.
Do you think when I platform people like Mr. Jones, Erica, like you did, that it will help me to be a smarter person?
When did I ever platform them? Roll the tape.
Dude, you know damn well you were
Roll
breaking
the
bread
tape.
with that brother, okay?
Roll
He
the
was
tape.
in there, girl. Come
Roll
on
the
now.
tape.
Oh,
Roll
did
the
that hurt
tape.
your feelings a
Roll
little
the
bit?
tape. I
Was
want
he
you
a
to just
good
say
guy?
something smart. I just
Was
want
he
you
a
to say
good
something
guy?
smart. If you
No.
will do
I
us
want
a
the chat
favor
doesn't know who
and
Mr.
say
Jones was. Can you
something
tell us?
smart. I think the 1,000 people here do actually know who that person is, but I want the tape. I want you to roll it. Because here's the thing, Liam. You think
Did he
saying
not
something like, excuse me, one moment, sir. Thank you very much. I'm talking.
did
All
he
right.
not go to
You
Texas
think
A&M
saying
with you?
something like that gets under my skin. It doesn't get under my
Did
skin.
he not go to
But
Texas
what
A&M with you?
does get under my skin, all right,
Oh,
is
don't answer
when
the question.
substandard white men, AKA pieces of shit like you, come into my
There it
space and
is.
you think that you, all right, are better
I didn't
than
go
me.
to Texas
That's
with
what
the
you do.
guy.
That's what you do.
I
All
didn't go
right.
to Texas with the
What
guy,
you did do
Erica.
though is that you did follow Charlie Kirk around, hoping that he noticed you. All right. Fortunately, he didn't notice you, and now he's definitely not gonna notice you. With all things considered, him leaning to the left, 6 feet under. So there's that part. All right. So how about you, Liam? Take your privated list. All right, because we know that you are in fact following, all right, young girls
There it
on
is,
your
ladies and
page.
gentlemen.
Clock it is literally on YouTube, buddy. All right, that is why you privated your page, because you got called out for it multiple times and you finally learned how to use TikTok because you're a fucking idiot that doesn't know how to do anything.
There it
You're
is.
insufferable. You're
There it
absolutely
is, ladies and
insufferable,
gentlemen.
Liam. All right. This is going to be a
Ooh.
mellow crash out for you, Liam. I'm not even going to raise my voice because guess what? You're not worth, all right, increasing my cortisol levels. All right. You're not. Okay.
Get it
You're
all
just
out.
not.
Get it. I'm
My
here
piece
for
is
it. Go
actually
ahead.
more important. But what I do know, Liam, is that you are a despicable human being. All right. We know your children don't like you. We know your wife doesn't like you. That's
Okay.
why she left
Okay.
that time. Okay. I hope that she gets enough confidence in the future, enough love for herself to realize that she can do a gazillion times better. All right. An
And I hope he's black.
infinite amount of times better than you, Liam. Okay. You dead fish eye having bitch. I want that to be
There
understood.
it is.
Okay.
There it
So
is.
Liam, I want you, okay, to legitimately
You're a
have the
violent woman.
life
Are
that
you
you
violent?
deserve, Liam. I want you to have the life that you deserve, which
Why
is
are
in
you so
fact,
angry?
which is in fact
Why are you so
a
angry?
awful, miserable, continuously sad existence which you are currently living now. I want you to have that, okay? All right? I definitely want
gee,
that for you. All
good
right? Because
trouble's coming in here.
until you, Liam, until you, all right, learn how to exist among society, until then, all right, please, by all means, stay the fuck away.
Wow.
All right, just stay
What
away.
did I say?
That's all that you have to do.
All I
Stay
said was
the
Mr.
fuck
Jones one time.
away. Stay away, Liam. That's all,
All
you're
I
asking me to
said
do.
was Mr.
Liam,
Jones.
you're getting the opportunity right now to just leave, and you're not taking it.
But listen, all I said was
You're
Mr.
not
Liam, I have a
Jones
question for
one
you.
time.
I got a question for you, Liam. I got a question for you, Liam.
No, can
I
I
got a
not?
question
Is
for
there
you, Liam.
words I can't say or people's names?
Did your balls drop because your voice is high pitched and
Oh,
someone's ears are bleeding?
listen. Can
That
I
was the
not say
question.
Mr.
Debbie's in the chat, the
Jones?
darling, for the $5 Venmo. Thank you so much. Can you ask Liam? I appreciate you.
Wesley Pillow wants you to know that you are the most obnoxious human being that he has ever seen in existence. I wish he had been born without vocal cords. I wish he would take a vow of silence. I pray to Jesus that his internet provider stops service. God damn. Wesley does not like you.
Wesley, that's not
fair.
nice.
It actually
Wesley,
is
that's
nice.
not
It's
nice.
actually way too nice.
No, it's not.
It is. It's way too nice, actually. It's very, very
I mean,
kind.
Erica, I've never said
Because
anything
you
bad
are
about
a
you.
piece of shit. Yeah, you have.
Wow. This is great. I
There
never
you
said
are.
anything bad
And
about you.
also, Taffy said, Liam, why are you calling Erica violent when she's calmly saying mean truths about you? That's not violent, it's truth. Also, the truth is never mean. The truth is simply the truth. And the truth is, Liam, okay, for lack of a better word, like, you are
Are you
as
going to ever stop
worthless.
yapping?
You are as worthless as a shit stain on a toilet. That's how worthless you are. You are worthless than moldy, day-old like pizza. You're like as worthless, all right, as wet toilet tissue on a gas station bathroom floor. The
I
wet
don't think any of this. I don't think
right?
any of this on you,
You
Erica.
are as
Erica, I don't.
worthless
Erica,
as
I don't
the
hate you,
diaper
Erica.
wipes that people
I
use
don't
to
even
wipe
dislike
Trump's
you.
butt. That's how
Erica,
worthless you
breathe,
are. That's
breathe,
not, I don't
breathe.
like you. You know I don't like you.
I know, but
Because
just
you
breathe.
say the most disgusting
But
things to
I've said
people,
nothing
Liam.
bad
Yeah,
about you
I don't give a
tonight.
fuck, Liam. You say the
Whoa,
most disgusting
whoa.
things about people, Liam. You talk
Oh,
so
what have
much
I said
shit
about
about
you
people,
tonight?
and then what it is that you do
Erica,
is you do
stop
exactly
crashing
this,
out.
and you try to act like a fucking victim, and you're
You're
not a
crashing,
victim,
girl. Come
Liam.
on.
You are a perpetrator of harm. You're a piece of shit, is
Wow.
what you are. And this feels really good. This is kind of cathartic for me, all right, to not yell at you, but to just tell you, all right, in this tone, Liam, that you know what? I don't fucking like you. And not too many people do. All right. So guess what? You'll never get to come back to this space because we're actually 1 minute past the time frame. So Liam, have a
Oh, you're
life.
broke, girl.
There
You're
we go.
broke.
Have a good one, Liam. Bye. And he's blocked. If you all see Amos Moose come in here, block it. You hear me? Block it. That's it. Block it. We have a few thank yous to read. Thank you to Taffy and also to Wesley over on the tube for the super chats. I appreciate you all, friends. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you. All right. Let me see here. I have on contacts, but are they working? Not really. All right, there's that. Also, thank you so much to Jamie for the 10. Jamie said, for someone who has no lips, Liam sure does yap too much all the fucking time with his dead fish eyes. Tap, tap, tap the screen, guys. Tap, tap, tap the screen, please. Thank you very, very much. Continue to share and repost the live. Also, be on the lookout for you know who, because he does like to report. I'm not going to hold you. He does like to report, y'all. Angela, thank you so very much for the $6.66, friend. Thank you so very much. Angela said, God is a black woman. Hey, Bible writers were all misogynists like most men now and would never have a woman being in charge of anything. That is very, very true, friend. That is very true. Drop some hearts in the chat. And the crazy thing about it is that they'll never admit to it. And they'll say stuff like misandry exists, and it does not. Also, Angela, thank you. This is a different Angela. Angela, thank you so much for the 5. They said, bring all the smoke for Liam. There's never enough. No, there isn't. There never is enough. All right, I've heard him say some disgusting things to people, mutuals of mine and people that weren't even mutuals, but he is just disgusting. And also, Lovey, thank you so much, friend, for the 5. Lovey said, Liam looks like that old dude that lived in the house from the movie Monster House. I'm old. I'm going to Google it, though. I'm going to Google exactly who that is in just a moment. And so we can see, then I'll put it on the screen. I'm going to do that. All right. Thank you all so very much. And Taffy sent another 10 on Super Chat and said, Liam, why? Oh, wait, that's a different one. Here we go. All right. Liam, you can like us, but that doesn't make you part of our club, bub. We don't like you. You're not like us. Liam is disgusting. Not funny. He's disgusting, is what he is. He's disgusting. Hector, you want to do a YouTube call? This guy's been holding.
Sure. I did
Okay.
have one to read here.
Okay, go ahead.
They dropped, but it was for the best of my mental health. Thank you so much, Angie, for the 2. Ask him where the video of him shitting on live is. Oh, I'll find it.
What?
Oh, I'll find it.
What?
Don't even worry about it. I'll find it.
What?
WCU.
That's a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this dude has something wrong with him. Hey, y'all, thank you so very much for the love, guys. Let's keep doing all of the good things, and everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted, guys. We're going to continue on with the live. Oh, and it's 11:11, so if you're on the West Coast, make a wish. All right. So yes, let's do that. All right. Thank you all so very much for your love, for your kindness. Y'all are fucking awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and take this off the screen. Let's get into this call and make sure we are taking care of Hector while he's here. This is his backup account, so let's make sure that we are following it, guys. All right, so let's take a look here. What's up, Hector?
I figured I'd just get ahead of the report, so I just switched accounts.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. I'm not gonna hold you. Makes sense. All right, hi caller. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm not a Trump supporter. I did vote for him though, just because the lesser of two evils type of thing. In New York, it was really bad after COVID. Biden and the Democrats let us down big time. And we just wanted something different, and ended up shooting myself in the foot with this one. Yeah. So we're all big time sad.
Okay. Let me read this out really quick because it's along the lines of what we're discussing, and then we'll get to it. Wesley, thank you for the $5 super chat. Wesley Pillow said, "Thank you. I want to live in a world without Liam's voice." And yes, he was on the toilet talking to Dean or Parker. That's disgusting. Here we are.
Who is this? This is my first time here. Who is this?
It's not
Liam
you.
fellow?
It's not you.
I was listening to him talk. I wouldn't want to be Liam.
Yeah, he's like the scourge of the earth. But with that being said, so you said you learned your lesson. I don't even think we have to get into it, but what I do want to ask you is, what's your plan for the midterms?
To be honest, I mean, this is the first. That was the first time I've ever voted. I've been of age to vote, since 18. I'm 32. I feel voting doesn't do anything, at least my vote. My father's a nobody. My family's name is not recognizable, etc., etc. So, I figured, hey, well, it's not going to really matter, if I vote or not. But for the Trump one, I just figured, like, yo, it can't get any worse than this. But it did. It did. Prices went up fucking through the roof. And it's just, I thought he was going to be, hey, America first, popping off out the mouth all crazy. Now he's bowing down to Israel and humping the Wailing Wall, doing whatever.
I'm sorry, so what's your plan for the midterms?
Says, oh, I thought you said the Middle East. I'm sorry.
The midterms.
Midterms. So the election, I'm not sure. I'm just going to watch the political theater play out and see what happens. What are your plans?
Not my testimony, Hector.
So let me get this straight. You voted for Trump. You regret your vote.
I voted once in my life. For once ever in my life, I voted for Trump. I regret it immensely, and I don't want to vote ever again because I have now.
Gotcha. Cool. One time. So you vote. Yeah. So you vote in the swamp, and then you want to throw your hands up. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, not necessarily throw my hands up. I'm more observe and report. So right now I'm observing.
Yeah, same shit. There's nothing to observe. Yeah. Your observations are irrelevant because they do not stop or reduce the powers of the administration that you voted in. So,
what does he care about, though?
Midterm elections. It's a great question. I imagine you care about your gas prices, which are astronomically high. I imagine you care about your food prices, which is the same. I imagine you care about the U.S. not getting into war, or better yet, antagonizing more terrorists to come and blow up American citizens while the president sits safely in the Oval Office. If you care about all of those things and more, we are in a midterm election, which means people all the way from the governor's seat to your city council seat to your fucking water, city board water seat.
Okay, maybe it is my ministry.
All of those seats are up for election. You know what that means? That means you can vote on people who do not identify as MAGA, people who are going to say no to this
Okay.
administration with a single or collective vote. What state are you in?
Very interesting. I'm in New York, New York City, to be specific.
New York City. Cool.
Yes.
I believe you guys already
Long
had
Island. Just
your
got Long Island.
primaries, so then you just be looking at your general elections. What is the date?
Thank
What
you
is
for
the
this
date of the
information, by the way. It's much appreciated. I mean, I know I can check it out,
Absolutely.
but
That
I'm
is
I'm
what
just
I'm here
so
for.
After Hector gets that
again,
for you, I
that's
wanted to
so
I want to ask
traumatic
you a question.
experience. Of course, yes.
Yeah. So oh, never mind. You have what's the date today? The
It was 14th,
15th.
13th,
7, 8
15th.
days. You have roughly 38 days until your primary elections. Do you know the difference between the primary and the general election? It's okay if you don't.
Not quite. If you don't mind explaining a little bit there.
Not a problem. So, have you screw it. I'll say it like this. Whatever your issues are with Kamala Harris, I imagine you wish that maybe you
No,
had
yeah,
a
I have
different
no issues
choice.
with anybody. No issues with anybody.
It was a
I'm not a
hypothetical. It was a
leftist, a
hypothetical. Got
rightist.
you.
Yeah, okay.
It was a hypothetical to make a point. So, say you had issues with Kamala Harris being the only Democratic choice come November 2024. So there's this thing
Hmm.
called the primary that happens a couple months before the general election in November. And in the primary, you get to choose the person in whatever party you're voting for to go to the general election, right? So say you had one guy who voted for lower taxes and saving kittens. And say you had another guy who voted for lowering taxes and giving money to, I don't know, more money to Israel. I think you'd probably go for the guy who wants to lower your taxes and save the kittens. You decide on
Of
that guy
course.
in the primary election, which according to your state is on June the 23rd. Mark the date. I please really hope. Take this down. Take the shit down. Write it down. And then
So
that
23rd.
person, whether they win or
23rd.
lose, correct. That person will go to the November 3rd general election. So you need to make sure that if you want to see the candidate that best represents your values, go to the general election. You vote for them in your primaries. Early voting will start a little bit before June 23rd. And whoever wins past that point, you go vote for them in the general election. I quite frankly do not care if it's Republican, Democrat, Independent. All I care about is that they don't identify as MAGA and they don't support this corrupt administration. That's the big part, which means they're most likely going to
Amen.
be blue.
Amen.
They're most likely going to be a
Amen.
Democrat. So you
Yes.
go from there. You probably need actually there are fantastic breakdowns. I'll probably find a few. You can look up some easily of people who already go on the internet and they break down all your candidates. Go find those spreadsheets. There's other people in New York who can speak to it better than I can. Find that,
Of
figure out
course.
which one
I'm
represents you
gonna
more, do the vote.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'm gonna
you're
definitely
just,
do my research.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely do your research. But the question I do want to ask you is like, who do you care about in your life? Who do you care about?
Uh, my family, mother, father, grandmother, um, sibling,
Mm-hmm.
significant other,
Mm-hmm.
pets, myself,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, everyone around me, even my friends and foes. You know, I wish
Mm-hmm.
good to anyone
Makes sense to me.
besides
Makes
those
sense
ones.
to me, just like any of us, right? And because you said that you kind of were just going to watch what was happening, that was your initial response, right? Do any of the people that you do care about within your family, your friends, do any of them get like any type of government benefit, anything like Medicaid or Medicare or even
Yeah.
SNAP? So, like food stamps. Is anyone living with a disability of any kind? Like
Yes.
okay.
So, I actually, it's funny you mentioned that. So with this big, beautiful bullshit bill, sorry to curse, I never paid for insurance a day in my life out of pocket. You know, maybe just like a dollar or two here or there. I always looked at the bills because my mother was a nurse and she, these exorbitant bills, crazy numbers, and whatever the insurance pays, like a fraction of it, whatever. So now I started this month. I'm paying $1,200 a month for vision, dental, and health insurance. That's like minus the co-pays.
Did you say a
So I'm
month?
spending a month, my friend. They giving me
Fuck.
a $529 tax credit, so I'm paying around 750, and then whatever else comes out of pocket for like medicines, doctor's visits, so $50, $35 copay, $75, $100 to the ER, stuff like this, walk-ins, $40, $35, like absolutely ridiculous. And my mother, she is on she's a dialysis patient for 22 years, about to be 22 years. Self care nurse, she's a nurse all her whole life, and she just had double kidney failure one day, and woke up in a hospital bed. Went from nurse to patient, so we've been living with that for disabilities for years, and I've never really understood like the role the government played in it till I got older and like Medicaid, Medicare, all this stuff, like the government helps us with. We never got anything like food stamps or anything like that. It was just insurance, because we were eligible
So
for it. There's a lot of things we were eligible for, but we didn't take advantage of, which as a man now, I'm upset we didn't, but my family felt like they didn't want to be on welfare or this or that, too good for that, which I could see that too. So it's
you know
it's very
what?
whoever's the best for my family and I, that's mostly what
It
I'm gonna go for.
it's not going to be anyone that has the backing of Donald Trump or anyone that supports Donald Trump's policies, because
Well,
they're
I'm
going to
honestly
be
at this
about cutting the funding.
at this
Um,
point.
mhm.
I'm sorry, continue, continue.
No, I just wanted to let you know that you're going to want to vote democratically. And the reason why you're going to want to vote for the
100%.
Democrats, the main reason why is because what's trying to be accomplished is a supermajority in both the House and in the Senate. Like they need the majority in the House,
That I am
they
familiar
need
with.
a supermajority in the Senate. And the reason why is because if the Republicans get that, they can call a constitutional convention, all right, to do some pretty, I'm just going to use a bad word here, some pretty fucked up stuff. However, if the
I was gonna
Democrats
say
get that,
unconstitutional stuff.
pretty much, pretty much. But if the Democrats get it, all right, what they'll be able to do is that they'll be able to repeal the big ugly bill. They can repeal it.
Yes, God willing. Hallelujah. Amen.
Yes, they also can do things
Talking.
like put in permanent legislation in regards to the ACA subsidies. All right.
Mm.
So we can go back to people not seeing their insurance premiums, increase by, good God, like you just mentioned you're paying $1,200 a
Uh,
month.
so realistically, out of my pocket, I pay 746 and change, and then they cover $529 is my tax credit. I make
Okay.
40K a year. 30% of that goes to the government, right, in the state and whatever. Whatever else goes wherever else, who knows, lining whose pockets, mostly Israel and Donald Trump and his buddies. And then the rest of it I spend on rent and food, and the rest on, thank God my mother and father are still alive. I pay half the rent, whatever. But we're living like month to month, hand to mouth. We were
Wow.
never like this. I'm in a one bedroom apartment, four people, 3 floor walk up. We're all disabled. I've been hit by 3 cars.
Jeez.
Uh, Smushed in half by an elevator. Almost had my left mandrel had to be
Nigga,
removed because it
do
like
you need
swelled to the
$5?
size of like a golf ball.
Hector.
I don't need $5. Thank
I'm
you. I
being dead
appreciate it.
fucking
I'll take
serious.
five
You
prayers,
sound like
bro.
you going
Five
through it.
prayers.
There's a
Yeah,
lot.
man,
There's a
I'm
lot
going
going
through it.
on over
I'm
there.
actually
You
in the I'm
keep on
actually in the
trucking.
news. If you I'm in the New York Times, New York Post. I'm not gonna dox myself here, but maybe I'll send you a message somehow. You guys could see I got hit by an off-duty drunk driving cop
So,
in 2020 or something like that. I don't even remember. There's been so many of them.
but caller, Devil Doll over on the tube sent a super chat, a $2 super chat, and said, just for you to please vote Democrat for the midterms. Because
Oh yeah, yeah.
they really can, because Congress is the one is the branch of government that does hold the power to put the checks on the executive branch and the balance on the judicial branch, right? And they can pass legislation. And they can repeal legislation that they will pass legislation that not only would help Americans domestically, but also they can repeal legislation that has hurt us, such again as the big, beautiful bill. So that's the main thing. So what I am going to just ask of you is to keep on trucking. All right. So keep on keeping on. And if you will, just follow up, all right, on November 4th of this year. And just let us know what you did.
I'm gonna let you know who I vote for. I'm gonna
Okay.
do some research and digging down and see who's the best of the worst. I
We'll
guess
have
you
to
could
see.
say.
All right. And also Taylor sent a $2 super chat and not super chat, but a $2 dono and said, she wanted me to tell you this. Don't let what's happening right now change your desire to vote. Keep
Oh, of course, no,
participating
no,
in
I'm
the civic
definitely gonna
process.
vote. I'm definitely gonna vote. I was just a joke about that. I mean, I do have PTSD for voting for from voting for Trump. I will say that, but I'm definitely gonna vote, get it into
Okay.
the swing of things, you know. But yeah, you know, if I may, one more thing. So I'm basically dealing with two wars right now. War America at home, and then abroad. I'm from Lebanon. You know Lebanon. You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I'm an ethno-religious minority. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Druze subsect religion, Druze.
I have a
Anybody?
friend that is Lebanese and I've heard him mention that before.
So me, I'm
Are
Druze.
you in southern are your people in southern Lebanon?
My mother's from Aitit and my dad's from Schweifet, or the reverse. I'm not too sure, but I believe it's up in the mountains. It went from I forgot who it was. He brought his son up to the mountain. The angel told him to sacrifice his son, and he was gonna do it. And but then the angel or the god appeared before him and brought him like a lamb or a sheep. That's where
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Eid al-Adha.
Yeah.
That's what it's like our holiday or whatever. So that's where that Druze religion came from. So like your mother, your father have to be Druze in
Okay.
order for the child to be Druze. If your father's like high political whatever, maybe he could get you in there a couple of dollars or something like that. But it's like a blood thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm seeing them getting massacred over there due to my bad vote. You know, I didn't think Trump was going to go for any wars. It seemed like Kamala was young and eager and you know, like ready to go to war or whatever. I don't know, stupid me. And bad choices again. So it's hitting hard at both homes. If basically that's what I'm trying to
No, I
say.
understand
You
exactly what
know,
you're saying. The good
yeah.
thing is that you possess empathy. All right. You possess empathy, which
It's
is
like that
something that
butterfly effect.
many, huh?
It's like that butterfly effect radiated all the way down
Yeah.
to my family over there. You know, I said my
Yeah.
peoples, my from my motherland.
Yeah. You
I
have
love that. It's
empathy. A lot of
massive.
people don't possess empathy these days. So I think that you should use that, use what it is that you're feeling right now. You don't like the way that things are, right? Use that and carry that with you when you go and vote in your primaries in June and also when you go vote in November. All right. And vote with this in mind that you want, all right, this to be undone. All right. And
Hmm.
Congress is the one that can undo it. That's why this midterm election here is so consequential, because if we're able to do like the blue wave and have the majority in the House and the supermajority in the Senate, these things can be undone. We can actually put some checks on Donald Trump. He will essentially be a lame duck president. All right. For like 2
Hopefully, he'll
years.
be jailed after that.
Fingers crossed, we keeping hope alive around these
Fingers
parts.
and toes, girl.
But
Fingers and
yeah,
toes.
but you definitely follow up. And I want to thank you for calling in tonight. And you take
Yeah.
care and you
This
have a
is
good night,
actually
all
my
right?
first time coming here. I'll be coming back. My name is Randy. Nice to meet
Randy?
everybody. Have a
Nice
good
to meet
night.
you,
God
Randy.
bless. Yes,
Oh,
Randy from New York.
If you haven't, please do, of course, subscribe. I have a friend. His name is
I just
Politics
did
with
actually.
Matt.
This is my first time
Oh, thank
coming
you.
across your channel. I'm very surprised,
Well,
pleasantly surprised.
thank you. I
Most of
appreciate
them are
you.
just like spewing hate and just retarded
Oh,
bullshit.
can't say that word. I gotta
Pardon
drop you.
my
I'm sorry,
language.
friend. I hope you have a good
Oh, I'm
night.
sorry.
It's
All
okay.
right,
I know,
all
but
right.
I gotta drop you. God dang it. He's a New
God dang
Yorker.
it.
But he's a New Yorker. It's like, I'm not gonna mad, but I have to drop him for TikTok purposes. TikTok, I do not, all right, agree with that type of language. That was not anyone on my panel, all right? That was not me who used that. That was a caller who used that language. Again, that was not me. That was not anyone on my panel.
Run again.
Yeah. Yeah, please drop. Okay, so no, all right, no. But yes, I do recommend everyone follows Hector because Hector and Steve, that's Fact Still Matters. All right, their ministry is definitely talking to like the non-voter and people who aren't sure, like those who are expressing regret, and also Matt is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to like the geopolitics. Also, he is Lebanese himself. So yeah, I definitely recommend if you're still listening, Randy, definitely follow Hector Talks with 2 R's and also Politics with Matt because they're awesome. And thank you so very much, Devil Doll, for the 5. Devil Doll said, "Caller is a breath of fresh air after Liam. Thanks for trying to be better, caller." Awesome. Awesome. Randy, please definitely do follow up. I want to know what you did. That's what I want to do. All right, guys, keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right, we're going to go until midnight my time. All right, so within the next 28 minutes, let's do this. All right, I have a mission for you. I know it's late, and I thank you so very much for being here with us. Let's go ahead and knock out the remainder of the ebonies and ivories because we get together or grow together in like, perfect harmony. All right. Shout out to Ebony and Ivory. Okay. Let's do those. Also, let's get the likes up to, I don't know. Let's go for 300,000 likes. 300,000? Am I asking for too much? I'm not. Let's go for 300,000 likes. All right. And let's continue to take care of Hector. I want to hear him say thank you. And I want to thank you all for everything that you do. Any donation, any gift, all is appreciated and most definitely accepted. If you would like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. And I do have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're on the tube, you can, you can send a super chat. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, and shout out to Wesley Pillow for the $5 super chat. Wesley said, the fact that he was able to self-reflect is positive, but I can't help but think that if Trump's opponents had been a man, he would have voted different. It's possible. It's definitely possible that he would have. It's possible. But y'all, I get it. I do. I get it. Misogyny played a part. Racism played a part. I just got to look towards the future because, as a black person, as a black woman in this whole friggin' thing, the thing is that my darn gone rights, all right, civil liberties are being stripped away. I kid y'all not. All right. If we don't stop this, I guarantee you, the 14th Amendment, they're going to amend it. They're going to amend it. Yep, they will. Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate you, friend. Draw some hearts in the chat for Wesley. Tubers, y'all are showing the F up and showing out. Okay, thank you so much to Jordan. Jordan sent a $10 super chat and said, "You're the most graceful Democratic debater I've seen on any platform so far, and I believe you can make great change for our country." Whoa. Thank you very, very much, friend. I appreciate you. I take that to heart and thank you so very much. I'm not always nice. I think I just might be calm. All right. This is a calm after the storm, but thank you so very much. I appreciate you, Jordan. Drop some hearts in the chat. Thank you. Also, thank you, Taffy, for the 10. Taffy said, shout out to Ebony and ivermectin. We go together like harmonizzle. Hector, did you get that?
Taffy is not well.
You are, Taffy, you are funny, bro. You are so funny. Shout out to Taffy. I dropped the hearts in the chat for our tubers. All right. Or Bubba said I'd be calling y'all vegetables. I'm not calling y'all veggies because he said I was calling y'all carrots yesterday. But no, thank you so much to the tubers. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing all of the good things. Hi, Tina, you're teacup. I'm just going to assume you don't want to be here. Hi, Jess. Are you a Trump supporter? Hi, Jess, going once, Jess going twice. All right. I think Miss Jess may have slipped on the thing. She didn't mean to be here. Ebony and Ivory. Something, something, something in harmony. Hey. Hey.
What? Why'd my suitcase bust tonight?
Why's your what?
My suitcase busted. My little zipper.
Oh,
Goddamn
your
thing busted.
suitcase mess up?
Some bullshit.
Oh, that sucks. You gotta get a new suitcase? That sucks. I ain't gonna hold you. That does suck. I have my adult luggage now, so, you know, there's that.
Absolutely
I already broke the
fucking
lock. I don't know how to open up the front part of it, but there's
How the
that
fuck
part.
did you break the lock?
I was pressing stuff. I pressed the button too hard. Bub did say
Pressing stuff
potato
is crazy.
yesterday. He said potato. He said carrots, and he said potato, and it was a whole thing. He was co-hosting last night. I was like, you doing a lot, son. He was.
You didn't need me.
Ellie, thank you for noticing. Yes, I have an adult suitcase and I was using a drill. Oh my gosh, look at me. Oh my God. Who's the man? I'm the man. Strong, healthy, black man. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a dork too.
I'm a dork. And is. Not afraid of it. I know I am. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I am a dork. I am tired too. I guess we don't have no more Trump supporters. I scared them all off. It wasn't Liam. Maybe it was because I was being like kind to that person, like talking to them. I know. Maybe that scared the people off. See, Hector, you can't be nice to people who voted for Donald Trump because other Trump supporters are like, I don't want to talk to someone that's nice. How I'm going to call her a bitch if she's so nice.
They live for the contention.
That is true. They do live for the contention.
But you want to know a secret?
What's that?
So do I.
Ah, fair enough. All right, Grace, I'm going to do this one time and one time only, Grace. If you decline it, Grace, all right, I'm going to do something else. So there's that. There you go, Grace. Get in the box. Request up. Get in the box. You're not Grace.
I'm not playing around. My algorithm just treated me decent tonight. I am not getting flagged.
Hector's like, nope, no chances. Look at that. So sorry. We had to see Grace go. That's crazy. Not Grace leaving. She goes bye-bye. There we go. That was easy enough. Anywho, Hector, I told people earlier, right, that I'm going to do this thing. Did I say thank you to everybody? I don't know if I said thank you to everyone. I got to make sure. Okay, I did. Okay. But I told everyone that I wasn't going to check the news on Saturday. All right, on Saturday, I'm going to not do any type of social media. I think.
I love you, Erica, but that's cap.
No, right? I'm just lying my ass off. Just lying for no reason. Why am I volunteering lies? I want to know, why am I volunteering lies? I don't know why I did that. But Saturday is when the war is scheduled. What war is scheduled for Saturday? What? Oh, what's happening, Hector?
I must have I must have missed something.
what war
I don't
is
know what you're talking
scheduled?
about.
Is there another one? What's happening? What is happening? The war of attrition? Oh, yeah.
I think most of the MAGAs are gone, so it's safe to say this. Y'all, I want to go back to earlier when Liam was up here, and I shouldn't be telling y'all this, so I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Oh, Lord.
So RC was here, right? And RC was throwing his little penny gifts on Liam. If you guys didn't notice, every time I went above him in gifts, RC would throw more gifts to like pass me the numbers, which is so fucking childish. But I get down in the mud too. So the reason why you heard me egg him on and call him Liam's boyfriend and everything else, because I wanted to piss off the male ego. Because you know what happens when you piss off the male ego?
What's that?
You get stupid people like RC to send over $100 to this live in Liam's gifts to where Erica pockets 70% of it. It was great. It was great. W male ego, because I got that stupid motherfucker so hot that he couldn't help but help his little MAGA friend. And that makes me feel good inside. Because now that money that I was going to go towards harming people is going towards Erica. And it's in much better hands. Fucking W grifting me.
Yay. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to King Grift. I want to play that game. There's a Trump game. Mermaid was playing it earlier today. But there's a game with Donald Trump, right? A video game. And I want to play it. I don't know where I can play it though. Operation Epic Furious, Straight to Hell. Where can you play it at? Mermaid was playing it earlier. That shit would look like it's fun. I want to play it. I don't like the way that is this Bing or something? That's a fucking awful search engine. Google just has the best search engine. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to hate them, but I can't. I'm gonna find it. Cha. Hector, do you have it?
What am I supposed to have?
The Operation Epic Furious Straight to Hell is the name of the game.
No.
You don't have it? Okay, let me see. Ooh, I think I got it. Is this it right here? Accept all. Hold on. Is this it? I think we might have gotten it, guys. Let's see.
Also, when I get back and RC gets into my request, I'm gonna invite all y'all because it's gonna be funny. I already know he's gonna find me.
Oh yeah, I don't like talking to him. He's weird as fuck.
He's egregious.
Yeah, like oh god. I remember one time. I think it was a Mutuals live. All right, but I don't think it's anyone that that you know. But it was a mutual of mine, and he had RC, John Stone, and Liam on the fucking panel. And I was like, what is this? A meeting of despicable white men? The fuck is happening here? It's disgusting. It was, just no. Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, let's see. What is this here? Who is this person? One time in band camp. Hi, Eva. I can't pronounce your name. Hi, Eva. Are you a Trump supporter? Caller going once. Caller going twice. I drop you down now. Yeah, you gotta go. Okay. How do you play this game? I want to play the game, guys. How do you play it? Oh, there you go. Right there. Okay. This site uses analytic cookies. Okay. Oh, it's playing, guys. Oh, wait. Sorry. Let me fix this. Shout out to Mermaid. This is how I learned about this. Mermaid. Okay. Another big, beautiful day. Oh, wait, I gotta read it. Another big, beautiful day as the president ever. Oh, wait, I can't read. As the best president ever. Do I move? How do you? Oh, you move. Uh-oh, another one of our executive orders was halted by the court. It's okay, Eva. It's okay, friend. I promise. It's okay. I promise. Order a Diet Coke, Guys, what should we do? Hector. What should we do? Should we invade Iran? Iran. How dare I pronounce it correctly? Or order a Diet Coke? Which one, guys? Which one?
I think we should go slap Melania and then go do it.
Do what though? I got two choices.
Invade Iran.
Invade Iran? Okay, invading Iran. We're invading Iran, guys. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought to light again. Never, guys. Hey, boss, just saw on True Social, you declare war on Iran. Hell yeah! Because Pete Hegseth is like always drunk. Okay, there we go. My throat hurts. Some call it war, I call it revolution. What does that say? I got my contacts in. I call it renovating my Middle East ballroom. My delts are combat ready. Let's liberate some oil. Go outside and borrow Kid Rock's helicopter to get to the war zone. Hoorah! This is wicked. Am I supposed to be moving? This is a nice song. I like it. Where am I supposed to be going now? Want to go to the fire? Would you like to burn an Epstein file? Yes. There are. Oh my God. What is it? Okay, what? There are 3 million. Wait, hold on one moment. I'm counting the thing. There are 31,242,309 Epstein files remaining. Would you like to burn an Epstein file? Yes. There are 31,242,308 Epstein files remaining. I shouldn't be laughing at this.
Going to hell for laughing.
I am sorry, y'all. Sorry. There are 31,242,307 Epstein files remaining. Guys, that's wicked work. Oh my God. No, not right now, guys. Okay, we're not going to burn any more files right now. Who's he going to talk to right here? Is this Mike Johnson? Wait, what's happening? Thank you, Wesley, for the $2 super chat. Wesley said, I'm crying from laughing. My stomach hurts. Mine too, bro. Mine too. Like, what is happening? Okay, who is this person? Is this Kash Patel? I only asked because they're brown. My bad. Look at his eyes. Hector, look at his eyes. Okay.
They ain't shit.
Oh my God. He talks like this. Mr. President, thank you for delivering the safest country on God's green earth. Because he has a really high voice. Okay. Do you like my cool new jacket? It stands for Female Body Inspector. What the fudge? Is this Melania? I was never on the Epstein jet. Don't know, Noah. I don't know what's happening. I'm having fun. Did you burn the files yet? The only thing I know how to say like Melania is because of Johnny. Because I say, push. You got to push. Because Johnny says that all the time. But I don't know how to do Melania. I'm working on it. Oh, can we hold hands, guys? Can we hold hands, please? Okay? All right. Can we hold hands?
Bruh, this is diabolical.
Yo, game over. Actor, you've got to play this, bro. I'm gonna send you the link. You gotta play this. I am saving this because I've got to. Come on, guys. Come on. Like, what? Oh, that was so much fun. No holding hands, Donald. If you missed that, it's available on YouTube. Okay, guys. All right. Okay, I gotta pack. I have to pack. I gotta do that, and I gotta do some more stuff, and I do have to go to sleep. I have a tendency, like the night before a flight, to not sleep. Like the last time when I went to Houston in April, I didn't sleep much. I went to sleep like 2 hours before we were supposed to be up to go to the airport, right? That we both overslept, myself and my child. So there's that. Yeah, the flight's not until 11 o'clock. So that's a good thing. So I've never missed a flight a day in my life, but I missed that one. So we had to get on the next one. But with that being said, did y'all have fun tonight? If you had fun, drop a heart in the chat. Hector, let me see your heart in the chat. Did you have fun?
God damn, I'm packing.
Okay. All right.
Not me unmuting to say all that, but not just say yes.
Okay, Liam. Seriously. Thank you, Jordan, for the greeting heart. Thank you, friend. Okay, what is this thing at? I am actually tired, so I do have to pack and do some other stuff. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, all right, let's play the theme music. Let's play the theme music and get up out of here. But I do want us to go say hi. Who's live?
Did you see Swan live?
I think she is live. Yep, she is. Okay. My friend is live, and she's at the Cave Demon Slayer. I'm going to put that in the thing. Yo, that darn going, this is the wrong thing. There we go. Gotta say hi to my friends. There we go. Bruh. Sorry. That game was fun. I want to play it again though, but I gotta get sleep. I really I gotta do stuff or else I won't do stuff, and I'm bad at that. Okay, so yes, please go say hi to my friend Black Swan, aka Cave Demon Slayer. Tubers, I really don't know where to send you since no one is on at this hour. So what I want to say is, Tubers, I love you. I really, really do. I'm going to let you get this theme music in just a moment. Chat, go say hi to Swan. Yes, please do drop a Trump game raid in the chat for her. Trump game raid. No. I lied. Okay, don't judge me. Something happened. Nothing happened, actually. I just want to do this, okay? Can y'all please drop a Dean raid in the chat? Can y'all do that for me? Dean raid? Just do that. Put Dean raid in the chat.
He's so damn messy.
Dean raid. Put Dean raid in the chat, y'all. Do that for me, please. First one, do that. Put Dean raid. All right. Yes, Dean raid. Yes. I said what I said. Put Dean raid in the chat for Swan. So go say hi to Swan for me and put Dean raid and, drop some hearts along with it. And I just want to see what she's going to say. And then, yeah. So with that being said, let me hit that music, and let's get up out of here. Cause bruh.
Kamala would never.
All right. Also, make sure that you are following Hector Talks with 2 R's. All right, guys. Thank you all so very much. Can y'all do me a favor? Can we get 3 more of the ebonies and ivories to knock it out, guys? Let's take care of those, please. But thank you all to everyone. Thank you all so very much for hanging out here tonight. This was random, unexpected. I had a really nice cocktail at dinner, and it made me want to come and do something. I was like, I just want to do something. So with that being said, y'all, thank you all so much to everyone who hung out tonight, who sent a comment, who sent a gift, who sent a dono, who tapped the screen, who shared the live, who reposted, who subscribed. Matter of fact, we got to do a sub check over on the tube. Where are we at now? Because we're on the road to 10,000. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. All right, bet. Guys, we know where we left off today. We're at 89 something. We were at 89.98 or 89.88. One of those numbers. We're now at 9,058. All right. So we need, if I'm doing my math right, 942 more subs over there on the tube to get up to 10,000. I think we can do that before May 31st, right? We can do that before May 31st. All right. So with that being said, y'all, thank you all so very much. Let's do the damn thing because I can't do it without y'all. So I want to say thank you so very much. I love y'all. I will not be live tomorrow. You might see me on a panel, but no live. Swan's name is right on the screen at Cave Demon Slayer. That is Swan. Go over there and say Dean Raid for me, please. All right. With that being said, thank you all so very much. And remember this, guys, if you can't do something kind for yourselves, please go do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. I really do. And thank you for everything. I'll see y'all in these TikTok streets, but we won't be live again until Sunday. With that, I love y'all. Go say hi to Swan. Let me see those